I didn't need to take a crap, but I did need to take a pee, and I got soup, so now I have hot food.
Oh, speaking of which, I remember the other guys saying that they ran out of water. I don't think that's going to happen.
No,
I don't think
I have a
that's
water
going to
bottle,
happen.
and I've recently just filled it up, so I'm good on that.
Awesome. So, which I'm on the actual playlist now. You're going to make me play Little I Spy with Line Rider tracks. Which one are we on?
Yeah, there's... Oh, sorry, what?
I am on the playlist now, and you're going to make me play like an I Spy game or something, trying to find which one I'm looking for.
Number
What are we on?
161, Link.
161. Oh boy,
by
load
Late
more.
Dog,
I'm not
aka
even able to see
1473.
it.
What?
I said, oh boy, load more. I can't even see it where it is now.
That's how many we watched so far.
That's how many we've watched. We've got a while to go. So, 161. Okay, I see it. I'm clicking.
You got it open?
I don't know. I think it's loading something. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay.
So let me know when you're beginning the video and paused and ready to watch.
I have it paused and ready to watch.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Click. The first thing I gotta say about this guy is he's the only person I know who can get this much head riding and everyone's still okay with it. I don't know how he does it. But that tail granule is amazing, so I don't...
Oh, that loop right at the beginning, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I swear that's the best part of the track.
That part's cool, too. That little over the bump granule thingy, circle, whatever. I don't know what to call these things.
We'll just give
No
him
one knows
name,
to call
the
this
flip.
stuff anymore.
I almost called it
I
Flippy
had
Doodle,
said
but that's an
earlier that
actual
this
thing.
track does not hold up over time, and I totally disagree. I think this is
They're
still
wrong.
really great.
They're so wrong. I don't care who you are. I mean, yes, it has a lot of head riding, and some of the gravity wells are surprisingly not curved. Like I've never.
I love that
seen them-
granule flip from nose to tail, by the way. On that big underneath the large thing. I don't know how to say these words.
The large. You're doing great. You're doing great.
I'm gonna lose my mind in 5 hours.
Oh, get ready. Get ready.
Look at that wavy
trick
integration
I didn't
thing.
like as much. I don't know. It was interesting, but at the same time, it feels like it was a whole load of nothing for no reason.
Yeah, I sometimes felt like that with like when people did like the switches, except it doesn't actually do the switching. Like in rotational fluency, like there's like boop boop boop. It looks like switches, but then it just kind of flies over the whole thing and doesn't actually switch. Look, he still uses 6.2.
Yeah, you go. I can't ever remember his name. I know it's a set of numbers and at the same
1473.
1473. There you go.
Yep.
Late Dog. That's apparently his YouTube channel. Did he ever change his YouTube channel?
Was this before Flashkick, or is Flashkick just not on this list? Am I insane? No, it is. This is way before Flashkick. Look at that.
This is way before Flashkick, yes.
That's impressive. I totally thought this was more recent than Flashkick.
Nuh-uh. Traces. Trace was only a little after, so...
Oh, this is... I totally forgot. There's 2 of his tracks on this thing. I get them mixed up all the time.
Trace is so much better than this.
Yeah.
It's like this without all the weird stuff.
I'm so happy I can see more of the chat now. I don't have to scroll all the time. I can see things happening.
Speaking of which, wasn't Rafael going to join us?
Wasn't what?
Rafael going to join us for a little bit.
Oh, is he? Is he gonna join us at the end? Well, he can
Maybe
whenever
not
you
at the
want.
end, I don't know. I figured he was going to join now.
Whatever you want.
He got too tired to move, we would just let him go.
I'm gonna let you make that call, but you can add him to the Skype.
He can join. I don't have his Skype though, so that's your job.
You should
okay,
send Opal your Skype,
track.
Raphael. What's going on?
Give me your stuff. Give me your contacts. Wait, already? Wow, I don't have a very confusing name apparently, but I don't see you in the contacts lists.
Okay, well let's watch this track. Sort this out.
Yeah.
Later.
Let's get through with this, and I'll see if I can fix the problem. So your call. Countdown.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Second Cramwood track. Oh, this is Finalize.
And this was when, yeah.
Later we'll see
Dubstep.
Finalize 2.0.
Dubstep got really interesting here.
Is this
It was the
game
first
dubstep?
time I had a picture quirk as
At the
lasers.
speed of light, on a trip
Yeah?
toward the edge of the known universe.
And that,
Oh, I remember this
that
one
sort
now.
of carried on throughout. What?
I remember this one now because of the music.
Yes. We had listened to all the music while you were away, so everyone else remembers it.
And time for all of us.
And Rabid eats his soup.
I'm not ignoring you, Rafael. Send to Opal your contact. This looks like not that exciting nowadays. Like compared to the 2.0, this is like kind of boring.
Is it?
It's not
I mean-
boring. Okay, it's still impressive.
I don't know. That
But it's, like,
elevator
totally
thing
not in the
was
same
really
league.
cool.
Honestly, this kind of looks like Heart Attack 2.0 right now. When I'm watching, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not actually looking right now because I'm adding Rafael on Skype. So.
Which
see
I
in a
guess
bit.
is what World's End looked like too. So this is like World's End 2.0, which is what it should be because it's Cramwood.
Yes. We're comparing Cramwood to Cramwood. Good job, guys. Is it over? Oh no, we still have the credits. I can still focus on Rafael. Rafael, yay! Yay. Okay, adding you. Adding you. Add people. Adding Rafael. Where's Rafael? Rafael, come on.
You know, this was the reason why I wanted to set up who was Skyping when, so we wouldn't have to deal with this.
Rafael, add to call.
Oh, it's all blue. Whoa, that's impressive.
You didn't know that?
There I am.
It's Cramwood. It's always all blue. Well, actually, no, that's
All right.
debatable. I see his face. He has a face.
He does indeed.
You didn't know?
I didn't know you had a face.
surprised.
No, I've seen you stream before. Totally knew you had a face.
And for a little bit, I don't.
Move this down. There we go.
Well, there's some lag
That looks
here,
good, right? You're both in the stream.
But no, I have a feeling that Finalize was at the very height of all quirk has to be all blue.
I think it
And then we
was,
just
yeah.
stopped caring.
I think you're right about that. 'Cause I think after this, it became sort of a not super important if the quirk was blue or not. Like no one really cared anymore.
Yep.
Is 2010 still?
It was also the last time that Kremwood
How
ever
are we
made a
still in
decent stall.
2010? Shots fired.
And some of these stalls were really cool.
Yeah, they
not
are.
gonna lie. Don't know what that airtime was though.
Now I get it.
Cool tricks.
Now I get it.
That is a
That
cool
was-
trick.
that was a cool
I agree
trick.
with you, Cramwood.
Nice. Okay. I got it figured out now.
What did we figure out?
Well, bit of a mistake. I was listening to the stream sound, so I had a
Oh.
huge lag.
You got the
You gotta
echo.
sync up with
Like,
us with
what
the
the hell?
playlist.
What's happening? All right, wait. Wait for Entangible.
We're almost done with Finalize, so that's
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it paused on Intangible, and then we'll get
next
to
one's
you.
163 is Intangible.
All right.
And then I give 3, 2, 1, go, and then we both hit go at the same time. You can watch the stream,
and then I'll pause.
It's gonna be laggy. Mostly you just want the chat, the video, and Skype.
Loading. Come on, YouTube, you're better than this. Did you just skip? No. What are you doing?
Something wrong with Intangible? Or
I don't know if it's something wrong with Intangible. It just skipped to Funky Bit now. It skipped Intangible and Fun for a second. Okay.
I'm gonna post the link. Well,
No,
I'll post the whole
I got
thing.
this. I got this.
You got it?
think.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. We're on the same page.
All right.
On your mark.
3.
They'll tell you
2,
we said great
1.
things about Roverant.
Go.
Go.
Should have been here. Are you ready, Opal? And Rafael, I guess.
We left without you. The train has boarded the station. Okay, rewind.
All right, you do it.
No, I'm waiting. I'm paused. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll do a
We've
countdown.
already done the
Yeah, all right.
countdown, but okay, we're back.
All right.
Countdown.
3, 2, 1, go. Wasn't this when he first tried compact stuff?
I know.
Maybe the most I
imagining
remember
that?
about it was
I don't
yeah,
really
Silky
remember
Smooth
this track.
guitar.
I remember the guitar. I don't remember the track.
It was kind of short. It's good.
Oh, there's the
Oh,
little XY
manuals.
bits that he always has.
Now I remember this track. This was really an unusual splash track. That's probably why I included
There was
it.
a alt fling in the middle of this that was really cool, and I'll point it out once we get to it. But I never figured out how he did it. There was also some really cool integration, like right there.
Yeah, the
That was
integration
neat.
is excellent here.
That's nice.
And that, oh my god, that. But this alt fling, this right there.
That one right there.
Yeah, that's weird, man. I think it was like feet and hand, but some kind of weird. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
It was just one of the
I don't-
smaller things that I caught. I wasn't sure if anyone else did or anything. But
Yeah, I did before.
This is really cool because it's like Splash Manuquirk, which I don't remember seeing any of since this.
he uses flanules a lot.
Hey, James, it's nice. Yeah, he does. Green lines. They're starting.
Absolutely.
Our
They
first
weren't
green lines
taboo.
were in Contrails by Seth Composer Guy.
Yeah, I saw it.
Unless you count,
Now
like,
it's
I don't know,
getting
Tech
big. Now
Dog.
it's getting big. Now it's getting controversial.
And I'm trying to stop that.
You're doing good.
Yes. Oh, even more green runs.
Another one.
I don't
That
think they're
was
controversial
nodding
anymore. I
off.
think people just do what they want. I don't think
Yeah,
anyone
yeah,
actually
it used to
takes
be
issue with them
controversial.
nowadays.
This is true. They were for a time.
We did again. We did have issues. I don't remember.
I think Votail sort of blew that out of the water with Dank Nasty.
Yeah, and his last track.
Votail and Summoning.
Was that dang nasty? Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was before that.
Alrighty. That's
But,
true.
I mean, I've actually watched Dank
Orange
Nasty and it doesn't actually have that
Fun.
many.
Damn.
I
Damn.
didn't pause it in
Fun
time.
load.
All right,
That
I'm
was
rewinded
nice.
and I'm paused. I'm ready.
That one's
Ready?
sick.
I'm not. I don't think.
I am.
All right, Opal, tell me when you're ready.
My
And
browser
it goes.
is so slow. Nope, it's back on Funky Bit. It
This
really wants
track,
to watch
man.
Funky Bit.
I've been watching it with open mouth throughout the entire track.
Are you in the playlist? Like
when
it's
it really
going.
started.
You're
I
not
am
in shuffle?
playlists.
It's
No,
you've not.
Wait.
no.
Then
It
why
keeps
isn't
going
it
to Funky
working?
It keeps going to Funky Bit. I don't know.
You're in the full playlist.
It says it's only two.
Yes, I am. It's skipping
Huh?
2 or 1 track to go to Funky Bit. Funky Bit is the next one. But anyhow, I'm
Okay.
ready. Go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Flicky.
The animation in this. Awesome.
I almost
Sublime
felt
was the
hacked
one
when
that
I
had
saw
lots
it.
of green lines. That was it was. No, it was the Groove Clan song, track. I don't remember what it was. Oh, here we go. I have to pay attention to this one.
Yeah.
This one kind of took what previous tracks were considered as creative and just blew it out of the water. It's like, look how creative I can be. It's like, yeah, you win.
And then no one even tried.
Yeah, but
to
Serial did it in a more natural way. I feel
Yeah,
less
it's
forced.
true.
Right.
It wasn't like forced creativity. It was like, I just made crap, and some of it turned out really good.
Yeah, exactly.
Truer words have never been said.
Yeah. He was literally just having fun here.
Yeah. Hence the
Shocker
title.
that he chose the title.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Look,
You know, I
Slagwells. No
understand
one's seen
for those
Slagwells in a
things,
while.
you know?
And this is the only time you will see Slagwells, at least like this.
For a while. Except maybe in Funner.
Sometimes just those.
Yes, the sequel to this track also has the Slagwells that go on.
Wait. Here comes the moment that
There we
everyone
go,
was
there we
amazed
go.
by.
Oh, feel it, feel the hype.
I'm putting up the sound.
Okay, moment's over.
Best part of the track, easily. Not to say the rest of the track isn't good, but... I love that where he, like, bounces and goes just barely over it, and then here
I
he
used
swings
to
back
think
and
that he
hits
didn't
it.
Use that.
Also, this
Yeah.
this like Slagwell thing that MTG Top Deck did, and then no one ever actually used in a track until Serial decided to, like 5 years later. What is it? 2 years later? 3 years later? Whatever.
It just looks so goofy and takes up so much space that it's not really practical for anything else unless you're just goofing around.
Which is what he was doing, which turned out
Absolutely.
to turn out really great. Love that zero rotation fall. That stall was really cool too.
Right.
Pause.
1 second.
You should be on Funky Bit now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
This is what
Okay.
my computer wanted to watch, but I didn't.
Oh, damn it! Why didn't it pause? Pause. I think my computer's lagging a little.
Yeah, we got it in your voice.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, computer, you're getting what you wanted. Do you like
This
it?
is the first XY in a bit.
Is it? I mean, we had Robo-Rants earlier.
I guess that was not too long ago.
The truth is, there's just not too many XY tracks. Not many people make them.
There's actually a surprisingly large number given the constraint of the style.
True. And then later on, once we get the 45-degree snap, are there any of those in this?
I cannot.
this
read.
this XY is like extremely intense and fast-paced, except that the music makes it feel like it's just full of fun and bounciness, and you're not really paying attention to the tricks. You're just like enjoying the movements.
Yeah.
Like he's just ricocheting around all over the place.
It also has
Faster
a lot
than-
of slower movements, like the manuals themselves. And that airtime, though. Oh my god.
But the tumble to stop the airtime is so fun.
Yeah.
The song adds a lot too here.
Like the tumble to stop had been done in Omniverse 2 before, and had been done in Nocturnal, but this was the first time it was like fun to watch. I don't know, and it wasn't just it's like it was like wee. I don't know.
Oh, I wish I got a screen capture of that face.
It wasn't like instead of someone slamming the brakes on a car, it was like someone doing like 10 cartwheels in a row and then landing on their feet.
Right. And now we're gonna... Oh, no, that wasn't the stall I thought it was. Oh, we're only halfway through the track. Okay, well, halfway through the
So
video.
it might just be the music, but the bounciness of this XY is unrivaled. It's probably just the music.
It's probably just
so
music.
the music definitely helps. It's so happy and bouncy as well.
KTK had an unreleased track that was 100% Slagwells. I want to see that.
Please release that.
Yeah. I love Pure's editing.
And it's all done in Windows Movie Maker too.
Yeah, indeed.
Everyone
It's very
hates
pretty
Windows
impressive,
Movie
yeah.
Maker, but both me and him use it, and his has always been good, and mine has gotten a little bit better. Oh, he even uses Vista. Oh.
Very clean G-rolling. What's Hedge talking about? What track is that? Was that Fun? Or was that Funky Bit?
Where are we talking about? I'm trying to find an...
I don't know.
Chat.
801. That was 7 minutes ago. That was not Funky Bit. That must have been either Fun or... Maybe it was Intangible. I have not been paying attention to the chat here.
Okay. Ghosty, where's Ghosty?
Buzz.
Is Ghosty
Buzz.
still here?
Here we go. Is Ghosty still around?
for
Oh, he
you.
should be. He posted very recently. Let me just catch
Better
up in
be
the chat
around,
here.
Ghosty.
Ghosty, are you going to miss your last track here?
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Wait, no, sorry, I'm not at the beginning. Okay, 3, 2,
You're not
1,
ready.
Go.
Go.
You say you're not ready?
No, I said I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
I said you're not ready.
I'm set too.
Oh, but I was ready.
Yeah, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this.
Wait,
Can't handle it.
oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Pure totally
We're gonna
pushed
have
the
to
limit of
rewind.
Windows Movie Maker. Pure is an amazing editor for using Windows Movie Maker.
That masking though.
Whoa! So many
Yeah,
lines.
Zoom out. So much zoom out. I
So
can't
much
even
zoom
see
out.
Bosch.
It's so far zoomed out, it's
Love
kind of hard to
like
keep track of what's happening.
Lighthouse that's coming.
I really like the
Probably even-
beginning, except that it's so zoomed out. But I like it because there's the tunnel, and it feels like he's traveling through a tunnel. Versus,
Yeah.
like, later on, it's hard to tell. Like, here, it's like, I don't even know what's
This is so
going on.
awesome.
But that's really cool, except there's a line through the water, and it goes by so fast. That's probably my favorite part. That tail on, like, the tail manual on the hanging platform, because you can really see what it is. I don't
Right.
even know what's happening here. Nuts. That's
And
what's
imagine,
happening.
Flowers,
as
amazing
bad as it
flowers.
is for us, it's probably even worse for the people in chat. Because they have to
Oh,
look
it's-
on the small screen.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah,
They'll have
okay.
no idea what's going on. So much
About the
scenery.
idea.
And it's really cool scenery. It's just going by so fast, it's hard to see anything.
Yeah.
Oh, and this part.
You can pause this all the time.
This got, what? Did this, no, yeah, this won Tournament of Champions Collaboration Edition 2. It beat Evolution of Line Rider, remember this.
Yeah, indeed.
I love that wall down there with the the lines that's showing the contours. And this ending monument is great too.
Yes.
Pretty crazy. Pretty.
Oh,
highest
IG
line
Llama
count.
is here. IG Llama.
IG Lima. I don't know how to say your name. We apparently
It's
disagree.
like Lima Bean. What's so hard about Lima?
Because it's Lima, like the city in Peru.
My life is a lie.
Your life is a lima. I would talk about the naked track, except we've already seen it and talked about it already, so.
Yeah, this
won't.
is true. We'll just say Aspie was great. Good job.
Yeah. You did well, man.
I also think it's
Rough,
pretty
man.
impressive that Ghosty took on the challenge of scening this. Like, it's pretty
Yeah,
insane
indeed.
track to
One
try
of the
to
few
scene.
people who actually finishes.
The number of people who have taken a Quirk track and said, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And then 2 months later.
King's been seen 3
Finished
times
it?
or something.
Very low
Wait,
amount of people have done that.
Are you saying he finished this in 2 months? Or that
Oh, I don't know how long it took him.
I highly doubt it was 2 months.
Yeah.
I know it took Aspie months to, like, render it.
I just wish, like, the end
Make the
credits,
video.
he would have something along the lines of, revolutionary scenery! New scenery!
That would be
That would be
hilarious.
awesome.
All right. Oh, black space again in the video.
Funky.
Pausing. What's this?
Chris
Phunky!
Move. Who's watched Chris move? He's epic.
Ready? I'll keep eating soup until you tell me you're ready.
Oh, yeah, hang on, give me a second, it's still sort of loading. It's not responding. It skips a track. God damn
The
it.
computer is an asshole.
It's not being very fun today. Okay, I'm going backwards.
I don't like your computer. No, not personal.
Why is it going to abstract rain now? I clicked Funky. No! No, stop. Stop, please. This is not okay. It just went to Variety Act. Stop. No, no, are you going to skip again? No, you're loading weird. You're joking.
He intended to be IG Lima, so Opal, you win.
You're joking. Now it's on Strobe. Save the princess. What? No, no, stop. Stop.
Save the
Stop.
princess.
No.
Holy
I'm
shit.
posting the link in the chat, Opal.
This isn't right.
Click
Copy
the-
paste that link, please.
Click the link and crash or something. It's weird.
Okay, we're back. We're back. I don't need the link.
All right.
Alright.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Oh, I hope that never happens again.
Chris Move is waiting on a new.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah,
ZN
always heard
Freak with
this
a PH.
dude.
it was epic. He made Modern Warfare 2 videos. It's hilarious. I watched him back in the day.
Back when TF2 was a thing.
Yeah, back when I was also line riding a lot.
Buffer.
My computer life was YouTube and line rider.
Buffer.
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 No.
I'll be a little bit behind for a while. Don't worry, guys. I'll catch up.
Right.
Buffer.
All right. Well,
Oh no.
No, this is not the time nor the place.
guys, stop talking. Talk about the track or don't talk.
Alright, sorry.
I'm trying to think about what to say about this, and I think Serial kind of took
Funky.
manual quirk and, like, I don't know, upgraded it, because these manuals are not only like high, they're very smooth, but they're also very high pressure.
I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
I need to go say something.
And I think that's impressive.
That was nice, that movement into the hand swing.
He's also very creative in manu quirks, which
Yeah.
Splash did Intangible, but it was more about the quirk, and this one's more focused on the manuals. I remember there not being a lot of people that did consistently did smooth manual tracks, and so
Yeah, Serial kept it going.
Hero kept it going. Yeah.
I also went into Quirk, mostly.
What happened to Opal? Why'd he leave?
Did he leave?
No. Whatever.
Alright. Now he's waiting this one out, right? I think he's fixing the internet.
Opal, what do you have to say about this track, since you're a manual person?
Which track? Flashkick?
Funky.
Okay, we're still on Phunky. I'm sorry, I sort of left you guys for a little bit. But,
I was kind of banking on you to talk about this one because I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry. Phunky honestly holds up to its name pretty well. Some of the manuals ended up looking really neat, especially the more unbalanced ones. And I don't have any specific examples because I'm probably so far behind you guys by now.
We're 306 in right now.
306. I will try to catch up to you.
Now it's 310. There's a color playback.
Mysteria also has a real old school feeling to his style.
Yeah.
He says it's dedicated to ZN Freak, and I totally see it, but there's definitely a totally different vibe going on here.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? Another thing is he's using airtime really effectively.
Yes.
Like he's not using it as like, look, it's the airtime, but he's like, there's airtime here and there where he feels like it fits with the flow.
And at the same time, it's a lot of space recycling too, which I never noticed until recently.
Yeah, he does that a lot. He's good.
That's very closed door-esque. CSP is also scening this one, so I'm very familiar with this track as well.
That was just
He was gonna make it longer. It's almost 2 minutes.
Seconds, and he wants to do it longer. Oh, 2016. That's why
Waiting on a noob.
Waiting on a noob.
This is the proof. 2016, Funnest is coming out.
2000 what?
In 2016. That was the line count.
Oh.
No one cares about the lion count.
Hey, you need to look for clues, man.
Hey, did I see summoning on the chat? Hey, summoning's in the chat. I think
summoning's in the
one
chat.
of his tracks is coming up sometime.
In the chat.
Flashkick.
Flashkick.
Are you all ready for Flashkick?
Okay, on to Flashkick. I will click on Flashkick. Hopefully my computer doesn't do something weird. I don't think it will, though. Okay, it's being nice. It's being nice.
Okay. Pause at the beginning?
Let's do this. Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I accidentally double-clicked. It's
no,
okay.
this
I'm
was
only
the track
probably,
that
like...
really started that whole green lines and quirk shouldn't be allowed, should be allowed, is okay,
shouldn't
is
be
okay.
allowed?
Nice cramp.
I guess it sort of did with that long vertical thing.
It's the long vertical green line where he was like, gotcha! And everyone was like, you can't do that, it's not a trick!
Still got it.
Of course, the answer is you can do whatever you like. It's Line Rider. It's not a...
This is true.
There's no goals.
It started off really slow for me. Like that little granular roll. Wasn't very impressive at first.
I mean, none of this was terribly impressive. And then we get to... where is
this?
This thing. What is going on there? Still do not understand that thing.
You're confusing my
Does anyone
life.
understand that thing? If they do, tell me.
I mean, I sort of understand how it works. I wouldn't be able to replicate it at all. But I'm working on that.
I mean, I'm not... More foot manual integration stuff. And then that, where he goes, like, in and out, and you're like, wait a second, how does that work? And then it turns out it's green lines.
Yeah. Oh, you're already
This
on
thing,
the in
all
and out.
green. That thing was
Yeah, there
almost
you
all
go.
green lines. With, like, one well.
Oh, there was more than one well. It was like, okay, near the bottom it was only one well.
The track was really short. Didn't realize how short it was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This was one of his shorter ones. But it does feel really
Here he
complete.
is. Look
so
at
I don't mind.
that. So how does that work? I don't understand. There's the green. See?
Don't you understand?
nice.
It's like, everyone's like,
That's
you
just
can't
well
do
used.
that. It's not fair. And then it's like, well, you
I
can do
think
it
this is
too.
where the controversy comes from.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Not
where the
the trick
controversy
before.
was that long green line with the wells hidden in it.
And the
If you
track
really
is
use it
over
to
already.
amplify the track, then
Okay, Abstract Rain.
nobody doesn't like it.
Abstract Rain, ready?
Battle track.
Not
No,
quite
wait,
ready.
I have commercial. Yeah, go. I'm ready.
Opal?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3,
ready.
2, 1, go. Reign of Life. For me, this was when Reign of Life started being like, wow, you guys are good.
I see a ramp. Oh, this is very easy After Effects editing.
Also, it's just some really good scenery.
It is.
I would love to
I haven't
remaster this
watched
track
this
because the
since it
recordings
came
are
out,
really
actually.
off. What were you saying, Raphael?
I haven't watched this since it came out.
Huh?
Really.
No.
Like, I feel like the scenery itself sort of took a nod from, oh, what was Wolf Spirit's really old one? Was it Spray Paint?
Spray can?
Yeah.
I think Wolf was one of the sceners
yeah.
in here, so you can totally see the influence. Who else seen this?
This is true.
There's got to be some. I think Ghosty? Maybe not.
Schiller, I think, maybe.
Schiller? No.
Wasn't Wolf in this clan? Yeah, he was.
No. Okay, not
Who's in the
Schiller.
clan? I don't
In
know.
Rain of Light. He was.
Who knows? Who made this scenery?
I don't know, a few people.
I just scrolled away from the video accidentally.
Ah, that sucks. The Ghost
But it's all good. It's back now.
Wolf. Maybe Chiller?
Hey, look, that
I
little
can
box
see
down there is
Schiller
totally
in the
inspired
arrows,
by.
but then again,
Yeah.
No, he was in Rain of Light.
yeah.
I think so.
It's kind of hard to follow the XY in this track, I must say.
Yeah, true.
This ending
It's too
monument's just
complex.
awesome, though. Those arrows and stuff,
Uh-huh.
just abstract and really cool, and 3D, like it pops out at you.
Right.
Who did scene
The
this?
track's really good as well.
Like they have all their names at the beginning. Do they have like credits where they talk about who's seen what?
I think they
I'm
will.
sure they do. We'll get there.
They should.
Oh, apparently Off the Deep Ends did a little bit of scenery too. Maybe
Yeah?
they all did some.
I like that fakey.
Hey, Hedge wants to point out he invented the term space recycling. Cool.
Did he? Is Hedge being a show-off again?
I think this is a pretty good XY. It was just, it's just hard. Like I can watch it without the scenery and it just looks like an XY, and I can watch it with the scenery and it doesn't look like an XY.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of XY sceners would swear by the fact that the scenery also needs to be XY if it's an XY track.
Well, I don't know how many XY sceners you know. I think there's like 3 of us
Bubbles
total
is like the only one.
Who made us?
of all time. Maybe 4.
But then
Really
again, Bubbles is the
complete.
one
It's
that.
an XY track is skinned in XY scene.
They never said who did the scenery, so we don't really know.
I sort of remember.
It does look like LRG in
Lines.
some parts.
Variety Act. I love this one.
Yeah.
You remember what?
I love the song as well.
Bubbles had commented on
This
Abstract
is really a
Brain
time
once,
of awesome tracks.
just out of nowhere, and I had
Looking at Essence as well. Anyway.
Ready for Variety
never
Act?
seen his name in my life. Yes.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Clicky. The song so bubbly,
Groovy song.
which is fitting because it looks like it's a giant cola
It's a
product.
groovy track as well.
Editing by Votail. He's awesome. Shout out to Votail in the chat, maybe.
Oh, it lags massively.
It has the Coca-Cola carbonation. It has the Coca-Cola
Oh,
typography
I love you,
stuff.
Mac. I love you. It just changes the quality while keeping the video playing. That's awesome.
I don't remember who made what, but I remember that this was
Pain
like...
Lobster made this.
Oh yeah, Pain Lobster. It's like our only surviving relic of Pain Lobster.
I think this was either Pure or MJ who did that XY.
I just remember this was like a great collaboration because there's a whole bunch of LCC members and they're all just like, hey, let's make a track and let's all do our own thing.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
part
That
is
was-
the Cold Rider, if I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah?
and that Giorgio is coming.
Yes. And it's
Like
very
this,
easy
it
to
kind of
tell when
reminds me of
Giorgio.
Quirkology, except it's like modern.
There we go.
That's Giorgio.
Oh no, that's Votel, I think.
Yeah, Votail, then Giorgio. But their parts sort of blend together. This is Giorgio now, though.
Yeah, exactly. And that's enough, Giorgio. Bye.
And then it's into pure stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this is pure, definitely. Yeah, you can totally see that.
It's
just so cool to see so many different styles.
Yeah.
I think we have color
but
playback.
it's still a really coherent track. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
and
we
like
get to see how much we got right.
Yeah.
this is
there's
Votail at the
Votail.
beginning here.
Dot Boo. I
There's
should have
Boo.
known that.
I would not have guessed that. Ghosty
Ah.
would not have guessed that. There's Pure. I didn't realize that was Pure's part.
I think it's funny that
Lucking.
Ghosty makes
Lucking,
quirks
yeah.
as well.
Then
And then Pain Lobster. Their parts blended together because they both like quadruple stacked. Giorgio made
did
this?
the first XY part.
Whoa! Ghosty. That
SCG.
composer guy.
How did we not guess SCG?
I don't know.
TCR.
There's
okay.
Cold Rider.
Martin
Oh, MJ
Julian,
did this
I
part.
sort of got that.
Here's Cold Rider
TCR.
again. There were a lot of really small parts in this. I think maybe that might have
Oh, no wonder
contributed
we
to
didn't
the
get all of them.
coherency.
Votail. There you go.
Exactly. You can see by the curves.
Giorgio starts right now, so there you go.
Giorgio made a long part.
The
Yeah, it's
only
still
one in
Giorgio.
track.
And then this is definitely Pure. We could all identify his style pretty easily.
Oh, it's bouncing? Okay. Which I think this goes
Is he
through.
bouncing?
It is
It's pure.
not just the music. It is not just the music.
It's not just the music. His style is recognizable, isn't it?
Yep. Strobe. Awesome.
Alright.
Hey, look, we're in 2011. Wait, no, we're not.
Yeah.
No, we
shit.
are. January 2011.
Yeah, we are. That went quick.
What's this? Strobe by Groove.
Yeah, Variety Act and Strobe were both very similar tracks around the same time.
But one was a clan and one was the LCC.
Yes.
You ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Also, same editing because Votail edited both of them.
True.
Yes, we did lose Pain Lobster's stuff. I don't know why, and I don't have almost any of
Did
it
we lose
archived.
all of his stuff?
I think I have
so
one of
wanted
his
to
older
be this
tracks.
clan.
Anyway,
Never got
this
into
looks like
that.
Pure to me.
Yes, that was. And then it switches into Crash to Burn. Did this.
Crash to Burn. I forgot about that guy.
Yeah.
He was good.
It was good. He showed real potential.
I did a collab with him once. He was great.
Who?
Oh, 45
Giorgio.
degree. First
Giorgio.
45 degree in Line Rider so far.
And this was before the snap tool that we had.
Yeah, we didn't have a snap yet. I remember that. Summoning likes to point out that the last two tracks
I
have
can't
both been his
tell.
song choices.
I can't tell if I hate this song or not, or I love it.
I love it. It's different.
Yeah.
Not much alt rock is used in Line Rider recently.
True.
Well, not many tracks like this are made in Line Rider recently.
I love that ending.
Isn't it? I mean, it's not too far off from my style, but
That last part was really great. Funky. Right, okay, so Votail started,
yes.
and then
Summoning.
Summoning. I didn't know Summoning did a part in this.
Yeah. And then Pure.
Pure.
We got
I
Pure
recognize
right
his
again.
style.
We
It's
got
so
Pure right
recognizable. How is that possible? He has the most recognizable style of anyone.
And then I was right
Crash.
about Crash.
You were right about Crash, yeah. I don't know if you just remembered that or what.
I have a decent memory for that sort of thing.
Oh, here's Splash.
Splash
I didn't know
Zone.
he was part of this track.
Giorgio.
Giorgio. Oh, he did the 45 degree. Giorgio's the first one.
Yeah.
I remember that. Giorgio being the first one to
Okay.
do 45 degree.
I should have
Oh,
seen
here's
the
Pure
P
doing
and I was like,
manuals.
that's Pure. Yeah.
I would not have guessed
Yeah,
Pure
but
doing
it's really
manuals.
the manuals also say pure somehow.
Pure on XY again. He got a really long part.
More Giorgio. Green lines.
This
Causing
fan
temper
was
tantrums since 2011.
I love how our critique on collabs has boiled down to, I wonder who did which part.
Well, that's
Nothing
what's
else.
most fun about these tracks, is that it's like, it's a big collaboration by a whole bunch of really cool people. I mean,
Right.
that's what was cool about these two tracks, is they were both kind of the same thing, except they're different people. Some of them were even the
Oh,
same.
you're gonna
but,
like this next track coming up.
We're gonna like this.
haven't
Oh, I'm gonna
watched
like
it,
this
but-
track. You ready?
No.
No,
no.
Okay, let me know.
Every time we come close,
Yeah, I'm
Firefox
ready.
is like not responding.
Last
And
part
then-
was Leo. Of course it was good. I didn't even pay attention. I was
Okay, I'm
talking
ready.
about the era. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I love
the
this
intro
track.
though. We don't
I
do these
love this
intros too
track.
often, do we? And that looks like the happiest dragon you will ever see.
Yeah. Is it a dragon or a snake?
Ooh, good question.
I think it's a snake.
That fox has a tail.
You know who
twice
I
the
think
size
is the
of its
number one
body.
inspiration scener for this is
The
LRG.
tail the shadow is.
If you
weird
look
on
at
it.
the ground here,
Texture.
Wait,
pretty
by
sure
the
that
ground,
this
do you
is-
mean the mountains in the background?
no, the ground that he was riding on at the beginning. Here, we'll see it again
Oh,
when he
okay.
goes down here.
Yeah.
It looks like the desert area in Breathtaking Silence.
Yeah, except with a little Dr. Seuss flair, like.
Yeah,
Schiller
well,
always
that's
has.
that's Schiller's style. Yeah,
Dr. Seuss.
that's what he
very
brings
accurate.
to it.
He has the little
Oh, and
flower
those
going on
strings
right
of
there.
bones, those totally look like Phonolite Scened.
It
Yeah, it
does. Yeah.
But then he also adds the snakes, which gives it a whole new feel.
Right.
Because they look like dead snake bone carcass things. Especially when you have the birds tearing away the snake flesh. I mean, I love that because suddenly it's like kind of like this dark riveting factor for the whole track.
Right.
And
Yeah.
the people falling right here.
One of them has his foot wrapped around. Sort of
Yeah.
feels like he's being dragged.
Yeah.
I like the song. I wouldn't listen to it, but it fits very well.
I don't know if Book of Revelation is on this thing, but I don't think it is.
I
'cause
don't
we
think
were
so.
about-
We would have
Wow.
hit it by now.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Eclipse.
Eclipse.
I think I have 2 to add, which are Book of Revelation and Battlefield. Those are the 2 that have been suggested. I'm like, yeah, those should be on the list.
Battlefield. Oh yes.
Ready?
We don't. Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Cramwood was very nice and re-uploaded this, especially like restored it and re-uploaded it as best he could, especially for this stream. So thanks,
Really?
Cramwood. Shout out to Cramwood, who's
Good
not
guy,
in the
Cramwood.
chat and hasn't been for this entire stream, even though we all love him and want him to come here.
And he's usually around everywhere.
He's usually everywhere, but
What's
he's
he
just not
doing?
here today for some reason.
Is he having a life?
He's missing out. That's what he's doing.
Definitely.
All right, here we go.
It's good to be here.
Alt fling. More alt fling. Spinny alt fling.
Spinny alt fling. That's basically what it is right there. And that's an integrative thing.
I don't know what to call these. Oh, barrel roll. I know that one.
Barrel rolls.
ASDF. Google thing.
Rafael, didn't you battle this? What do you have to say
Yeah.
about it?
A lot of trash talk. Words
I
have
don't
been
know.
said.
It's really good, but in my opinion, it's not coherent. It's not like the track is whole, but that's also because it's unfinished. I can't really criticize it because it's unfinished.
I remember it being like really intense and really fast. Like it's like Cramwood's previous 2 tracks that we've seen, only better. It's like he just kept doing his thing but being better at it. You know?
Yeah. But I don't know. It feels like it misses vision.
Words were said. Eclipse has been released.
Alright, that's really accurate.
That's what Rafael has to say about this.
That's all he has to say. Words were said. All right.
Come at me.
You ready for Efflorescence?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Very good track, but
I love.
it's overrated.
I love this track.
It's overrated.
It's very peaceful.
It's really good. It's really.
I love
really
the middle,
good.
the slow middle section that syncs with the music, because Wolf Spirit made it, and anyone knows that Wolf Spirit is not a quirker, and it works so well, and it's so beautiful, and it's like, I don't know. I think everyone could take a leaf out of this book and realize that you don't have to be really good at quirk to make music syncing tracks.
No, exactly. I really love No One Dreams anyway. It's very nice.
I had troubles with No One Dreams anyways. It was very... You could feel the emotion, but
We're
at
not
the
there
same
yet.
time,
Don't
it
talk about
almost
that one
felt-
yet.
Oh,
This was before that.
that's right. For some reason, I thought we passed that.
No, this was the first time I'm pretty sure that there was like, I mean, Blue Champion had some music syncing, but it wasn't like, it wasn't as intense of a drop in intensity or skill level in Blue Champion. It was like section of flings, section of speedier, more compact. Whereas this is like totally changes. I mean, all this stuff is great.
This is the first music syncing Omni track.
Is it an Omni?
Yeah, well, it has a lot of styles. I don't know.
This is true.
I don't like to define Omni by it has to have an XY section.
That's pretty much what it boils down to.
True words.
Yeah, I know,
Wait, no,
but,
here's the good part.
If it has a lot of styles, it's an Omni to me.
Everyone's trying to be quiet for the music.
Yeah. Shut up.
I'll turn it up.
Camcorder did a good
like
job
that
as well.
I like that line before he drops.
And the music sync. The music sync.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah!
Pure inventive.
It's so good.
I love Seth's part on this.
And then that roll with the fill, with the drum fill, it's so good.
I don't
that
know
loop,
how he did
this-
that thing.
Shout out to OTDE in the chat! Woo! Epic Monument by Ghosty. Shout out to Ghosty in the chat!
So many
I'm just gonna
shout-outs.
yell shout out in the
Alright.
chat for like, that's gonna be my whole commentary
Wow.
from now on.
Where's that? Let's go.
Alright, my next one should be loading. Hey, look!
Yeah, it's loading for
This
me.
one looks familiar to someone who's on webcam right
Have
now.
words been said? Are the words about to be
Have
said?
words been said? Let's find out. Ready?
Let's do it.
Alright.
Yes, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
That intro.
Boom!
You really went for the all-out.
I'm so ashamed for this intro.
You should do the editing for the Expendables.
Rabid. No,
You
sorry,
got-
what am I
you
saying?
spent-
Raphael
you spent sharp
and
tools.
Kremwood are battling.
Words have been
Words
said.
have been said. Long pause.
There you
Eclipse has
go.
been released in a different font. And now Raphael releases in yet another font.
I really did
Nice
what
animation.
I like what I
Sonic
did with the
motion,
Sonic
yet
motion
another font.
It felt like it was going into the void or something, and I like what you did there.
Enjoy in another font.
And then airtime. Honestly, this
Do you
was
see how the hands they sync with those sounds?
Here we go. Wait.
it did. That was
Ah, it's so
ever
cool.
at the time. At the
That
time,
totally
that
makes
was
up for the
best
cheesy
thing.
intro. I haven't actually seen this track in years.
True. A lot of these are true. I guess that's the
This
good
was
thing about
such a
doing
huge
American.
step up from Heart Attack. Like, it's like on par with Cramwood's stuff, and all of Cramwood's previous stuff we've seen so far was better than Heart Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I could do it. I never felt like it, I guess.
Recycling!
Where?
Oh, that roll sync, that was great. Flat sled,
Oh, I might be a bit
that
ahead
shoulder
of you.
pinch. Look how fast he's going.
The super fade.
How fast
And you can
is he
tell
getting
he's
on
going
that,
fast.
where he gets to right there?
Like, I didn't expect him to slow down that quickly. That was...
Yeah, I don't know. I rushed it.
Right. Eclipse has been released. You can't hold back for that long. But I like the editing on the credits.
Something at the end when...
Head respects! Head respect! Best credit music also. Must say. I love the shaking of the text. It's good.
It was great. Like, you have syncing going on in the track, and then you have syncing going on with the credits. It fits.
No, why do you do that?
Wait, oh. That was a little mess up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Conundrumber is upset because there was no sync with the end of the track.
Yeah.
Also, he thinks the word
sorry.
stimulation is funny.
Considering how
Inspiration,
many times
Sam
we've
Kapoor
called
for
tracks sexy
stimulation.
before.
It's only creepy if you raise your eyebrows when you say it. Essence! Hey look, it wasn't Outlooking's last track. He made another one. It's even
That's
more
right.
intense. It's even more ridiculous. It has even more stacks. You ready for this?
Does it have more stacks, though?
It does. Wait for it. 3, 2.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
3, 2, 1, go.
Bam. Because I know...
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
This is great music.
Are you ready?
Do you know?
Do you know?
I feel it too.
Oh, nice. Good.
I got the show.
I got this for you. Sam. Here you go.
It's good music. It's just the intro is so long and it's just the words of the song.
Exactly. I love this remix though. Dirty Punish.
Are we gonna start sometime soon?
Maybe. We have to
Maybe.
build up.
Sometimes. One day we will reach
At
the
least he's
beginning.
not using airtime.
Oh, there's the title. There's the title. And here we go.
Why
Wait,
didn't
there
you-
aren't more
Why
stacks.
didn't Ed enjoy?
There's
Come on.
less.
I was right all along.
There are less bad. There are less ugly stacks in this track.
Yeah,
But still,
you're
It's
you're
more
right.
intense though.
Origin didn't have the most stacks. I think it was something like Air Force or something. Okay, there's still a lot of stacks.
So short. I remember this came out and people were like, it's
just
so
as
short,
long
but it's
as
like the
the
most
intro.
intense thing that's been
No,
released
it's shorter.
in a while.
This is so sad. Wow, it's pretty sad.
Oh,
All of a sudden the music
I
changes.
haven't
and we're all
read this in a
sad.
while.
I love these kind of things.
It's so touching, but at the same time, you have that font.
Yeah.
It's like badass touching at the same time.
I thought you were
It's
gonna
very
say,
conflicting.
It's,
It's
touching,
very
but
conflicting.
It's just bad that he left, but
Touching explosions, yes.
It's like pure, if pure, like, took crack and then made a track. That's like what this is.
More
Look
like
at it.
speed.
Speed or PCP, I could see it.
I wonder
Touching
what it's
explosions.
Like to play Live Rider while flows. I wonder if you make different tracks.
Wrong font. Sugar's 2014.
Real nice.
Telling it like it is. All right. Ready to watch Veil?
Yes, almost. It's loading.
I almost want to watch the credits, but I'm debating because the credits version has choppiness and this one doesn't. Thoughts?
Don't worry about it. This one's
Okay.
in the playlist. It makes it easier.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, Splash is in the chat.
Wait, again.
Tycho. Oh my god, just let the sound wash over you.
This is the track that got me into Tycho, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I even knew him as Tycho at the time. I just knew, oh my god, this is some trippy ass music.
Yeah, it's nice.
I love this track. It might be my favorite Splash track, and the reason is because
It's mine as well, man.
he's not afraid to back off. Like, there's some manual moments where it's just, like, it just pauses and like Bosch just coasts for a bit, and then it sucks him back into a vortex, like right here. And then it has all this crazy stuff, and then he pauses, and then more. It's like, it's just this lovely give and take. And it also has a manu quirk, so it has manuals and quirk, and it has high speed, and it has granules. I mean, it has everything that you want in a track.
Manuals and quirk are very separate, though.
It's true. It's true. Well, they're not that separate. There's a manual, and then there's quirk. And there's a manual, and there's quirk. And there's a manual, and there's quirk. All right. Well, there's no credits in this version, so that was over quickly.
Okay.
But I think that's my favorite track by
it's
Splash Zone. I
possible
might
for some
be.
reason.
I need to watch the rest of them, and I'll make my decision afterward, but we'll see.
Right.
Turmeric,
Ave
ready?
is really amazing as well. Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm not. Because the bandwidth in my house with like 4 different things going on at the same time, it's not easy. Okay, now I'm ready.
All right.
I can do this.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. So for those of the people that haven't actually seen this track before, should we spoil what he did with this? I don't know.
What did he do with this? I don't even know.
There were absolutely no flings.
Oh, yeah. No flings in this track.
Which
That's what's cool about
I
it.
didn't even notice the first time through because he had that thing right there.
Yeah, he has this thing, which is like, it looks like a fling, but it doesn't act
really
like a
threw
fling.
us off. Yeah.
Also has some good recycling and just some really solid manuals. Equal pressure, total control over the rotation of Bosch.
It's really old school as well.
It's old school in a good way. Barrel
Yeah,
rolls.
it's intentional.
And then you include a crank
then a
and
crank.
automatically no old school to be found.
Where's that? He also made like a second peg loop, which is like, I think the only time anyone did. There. Oh, no, I was in it. I don't know.
I think that's in
wasn't
Turmeric
it.
2, maybe?
It's somewhere.
I might be wrong.
Not important. Anyway,
There's that
this-
recycle though. That recycle.
there it
That
is.
was awesome.
That one looks. It looks
That
like
was
it's hacked.
awesome.
It's like, wait, did you just reverse the clip or what?
But no, the rotation.
I'm gonna make a
is
mental
different.
note of where that is. It's like just past the minute mark. We're watching on the color replay.
Yeah, about 110.
And this recycle too. But
That recycle's pretty cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, the same as on Hackers on Steroids.
yes. But he was right. We didn't realize. I don't know.
No one
how
noticed
new
until
we
they
went
watched it the
through.
second time. Oh, there's a second peg.
The second tag.
I remember the time he was just kind of obsessed with second peg.
Yeah,
I'm not
that
sure
was
it really
huge.
took off that much. There was that one, what is it, None of the Above, where they made like a second peg, all second
Yeah,
peg
but
track.
those were
That
a
was-
bit overdone. I feel like there were times when they just threw him in because it was a track dedicated to Second Peg.
Head manual.
Almost 4
Yes.
a.m.
4 a.m. Congratulations. You're going
I
to
love
stay
that
up the entire night.
wavy nose manual, and you can totally see how he does it again in Explosivo. Also, Cramule.
Yeah, and it only
Oh, we
took him
missed
3
the first
tries.
Cramule. It was in Flashkick. We totally forgot to comment on that.
No, that wasn't the first one. The first one in
Yeah,
the
it was.
track I thought was Efflorescence. Wasn't
No,
it?
Flashkick was way before Efflorescence.
Well, I said it was the first good crack.
Here it is. Wait, oh, it's coming up.
It was
Here's
first
the
good.
second peg, loop, and then back. It's like, I don't even understand how it
Second
works.
pegtail loop.
What is
there
this?
you go. That was
Revolutionary
Bing.
trick.
And then it does it like
Nice.
goes backwards. How does that work? I don't
Notice
understand
how
that
he calls
trick.
it a revolutionary trick.
A little poking fun at Aspie there.
jab, jab.
Love a revolutionary trick.
Oh, he knew we were gonna make fun of this. He knew this time was coming.
Well, yeah, the first was in a video by itself that Cramwood made. Actually, it was for the 2010 Votail's Maze contest when he accidentally crashed him into a horizontal wall and made a Cramule.
Yeah.
History
I remember
for
that.
you there.
That
I
actually
can't believe
made
we
it
forgot to
over
mention that in
to,
Flashkick. I'm mad now.
Don't worry
Now
about
we
it.
just have the rest of the
It's
song.
all good. It's all good. We were too busy.
I can't believe we're
talking
still in
about
2011.
Wow. And that's
This is 2011.
Dude, we're early on into the night. It's only 8:55.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh,
I know, but Turmeric was in 2011. That was over 3 years ago.
Yeah.
That was almost 4 years ago. That's
Incito
just
was
ridiculous.
5 years ago.
Almost 4 years ago. I was just starting to playing here. That's actually sort of scary.
All right, here we go. Iris. Are we ready?
Yes.
Then Cramwood released Iris. There was
3,
something with
2,
this
1,
track.
go.
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 Not everyone
I remember-
likes this one at the time. Like, I have a feeling
there was
that...
something in it. I don't remember.
The
You know who it
stacks,
was?
I
Was
think.
ZN Freak came back and saw this and was like, "Oh my God, you're amazing!" And because ZN Freak said that, it kind of became adopted as like a really good track by Cramwood because it's basically ZN Freak style, except better.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, I remember this is a battle track against like 10 people.
I had problems with that
I don't remember
battle track.
if like whoever won that battle. Does anyone remember?
It wasn't me! It wasn't me! I sucked at the time. I don't know why I even joined.
All right, here we go. Okay, this is definitely Cramwood's best yet, I have to say. Now that I'm actually watching it,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it's
was
definitely
really
his
good.
best yet. This is a big step up.
I think people didn't like all of the messy stacks. Like, he took
Yeah,
a
there
note
was some
from
messy
Lucky
stacks
here.
in here, it's true.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the
and the
Cramules. That
The
was-
overuse of Cramules.
Oh, the
Yeah,
new,
bad
oh, there's
songs as well.
some,
That's what I hate. The rest of the
yeah, there was
tracks
so
have
many
some
Cramules in
good
this track, I remember this now. But
And
they
the
were in
weed
like
was,
totally
like-
different ways.
Yeah, well, different angles, different directions.
Like that was the
The
first
idea was
vertical
the
one, I
same.
think.
Yeah, they sort of
Yeah.
killed the flow, is what people
Yeah,
complain
exactly.
about.
Could've
Yeah, there was
added
so
it
much
in a nice
controversy. They were
way.
like, it just stops and then he starts again. Which is kind of true for this track.
Yeah.
Hey, look at it, a good stall.
The sort of.
A good ending.
messy.
Look at that, it's like a headbanger. I remember this. Okay.
Slow motion of tricks. We still don't know what's going on. Okay, that's a hand ASDF.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
That's a head
Yeah, that's
nose
just-
flanneal.
No, with shoulder. Shoulder nose.
Is it
No,
just-
not
Oh,
the
there you go.
Eclipse
And
Sonic Motion
double
battle
L
hedge. We were talking
flanneal.
about the later battle that this one was in.
Was this in a later battle?
Yeah, this was a different battle against a whole bunch of people.
I still can't make
Oh, yeah,
those
yeah.
ASDS.
Like, I was actually in this battle, and I had
Hedge,
trouble
you don't get to
completing
define
because-
tricks anymore. You've been gone for too long.
Oh, that is a slap in the face. He's just over there in chat like, it's my job. This is what I was born to do.
I remember when Cramwood was talking about like, oh, I make every frame flings, and we were like, what? And he was like, it makes it go by faster. And we were like, you can make every frame flings? And he was like, yeah.
Well, I heard
Cramwood
fireworks.
making every frame flings before anyone else knew it was possible, and not making a big deal about it. Oh, Splash agrees with Hedge. Okay, fine. I concede. Both of you together can be right.
By the powers combined.
Apparently there was a hand ASDF that was only a half ASDF, which makes him rotate faster. So, okay, cool. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
I forgot about all of those.
Are ready for Crusade?
Yes.
I've got a fun
First
fact
Sheldon
about
track.
this one.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, you say fun facts. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna go by.
Oh,
Who
we
says
gotta
fun
wait for
facts?
it?
Yeah.
No, I said first Sheldon track.
Yeah, but I've got a fun fact.
Oh, okay. Well, tell us.
Did he double the lines of that elevator for no reason?
I don't know why he did that.
Alright.
I really like this
I got him
section
in
though.
there. I got him in the Cromwell position.
I think it's my favorite high-speed XY section that I've ever seen.
Okay.
Did
Maybe
you hear
that's
my
just
fun
me.
fact?
No.
Oh, well, I was the one who got him in the Cromwell position.
Oh,
That's right, this
very
is
nice.
a collab, isn't it?
Yeah,
This
I know.
is that's the second Cramule in this track.
I only made, he
Third
asked
Cramule
me
in this
to give it
track.
a try, and I got it.
Sheldon was quite excited about using Cramules, I can see.
Well, it was a new
I-
thing at the time. Everyone was excited
I
about
love these
this
circle granules, especially that recycled one.
Yeah.
one. And we didn't know at the time, but he was using Circle Maker. Scandal.
Was he? Well, I'd be surprised if he
Figures.
wasn't.
I really don't mind. It doesn't bother me.
Me neither.
The same way people using XY Snap doesn't bother me. Look, fourth Cranule!
Nope.
And then for some reason he didn't install it. I don't know why.
It was an artistic choice, I think, maybe. Just the way he edited it made it look like he expected it to happen.
I don't know why he double lined that. It's confusing.
Yeah, I don't think it affects him.
Not by much. Although he'll probably try to argue otherwise.
Yeah, who knows? First Sheldon track uploaded was a stolen video from ZN Freak.
Really?
Sorry, Votail.
Really?
Votail is upset about that being my favorite XY high-speed horizontal section. as you can imagine, he would be. I wonder why he put all these green lines in. That always confused me.
Oh, that was to show, I believe, like a month of track making or a day of track making or something.
Yeah. Oh, a green line is a day of work. I see. So that was
Yes.
every day was a green line. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know why he didn't finish it though. It's confusing. It just
I feel like it's
flies
an
off.
artistic choice, like I said before.
Zero
Like
rotation, I guess.
Alright.
Ending is intentional, it says in the description I just noticed before we switch to this next video, which is Mysteria 2, which I'm excited for.
Oh boy, I need to sneeze. No, it's gone.
Okay, let me know when you guys are ready.
Ready.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3. I should have done 3, 2, 1, but whatever. I didn't say go either. Did you press play? Are we on the same page?
We got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is, hang on. Now it's fading out. Now it says present.
Okay, cool. We're in the right place. This was a huge step up from Mysteria 1, but still with the same thing I talked about when we watched Mysteria 1, which was how the track and the scenery complement each other nicely. The way Splash articulated what I was trying to say.
Right.
The track
He
and
uses
the
a lot of
scenery
negative
complement
space,
each
which
other.
makes it really easy to see what's going on, and at the same time, he does a good job at keeping the track very clean and easy to follow.
That tree, though. That tree, though. I remember my biggest criticism of this track was that some parts were double-lined, or triple-lined, or quadruple-lined, and other parts were single-lined, and it made the whole thing feel incoherent a little. Like that first section versus this section, you can see how
True.
the ground is. But those trees...
The tree, though,
The
yes.
trees are so good. Oh, and I love this octopus and how he granules over his head.
It's the cousin of Marley Jones.
No, because the octopus has the bulbous head and it makes a manual shape and it's cool.
True,
Marley
it's not
Jones
a
is a
robot.
robot.
Octopus. It's just a,
Also, I think
Just
that's
an
our
octopus
fourth octopus in Line Rider in this
Really?
stream. Yeah. No, fifth, because Mysteria 1 also had an octopus. But then he
Right.
didn't ride on it.
What others did?
Well, if you count Marley Jones, and then we had
Smooth.
Dark Matter,
Smooth.
and then we
Okay.
had... Oh, I
Well,
didn't
that's a
point out the
squid.
crow. The
Well,
crow's really cool.
It counts.
Also, we don't get to watch credits, sadly, because that was the non-choppy audio version.
It's okay. Boogie by Groove.
Anyway, we had Marley Jones, we had Dark Matter Squid, we had Octopus in Walking on a Dream, we had Mysteria Octopus, and we
right.
had Mysteria 2 Octopus. Ready?
Almost.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready.
Hey, yeah, Summoning. Shout out to Summoning for making those manuals. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, this track has an awesome moment. One of my favorites.
It has some cool stuff.
I'm
I'll find it
disagreeing
out.
with IG Lima that, or sorry, I'm disagreeing with Votail that CC is the best scener ever as of Mysteria 2. I still thought Breathtaking Silence was better, but I personally like Happily Ever After better than Breathtaking Silence.
Happily
But
Ever After
we'll get
is
there.
best.
Who made this starting point? I don't remember this. I can't pinpoint the style.
I think it was Dot Boo.
Hotel.
I think it was Boo. I believe
Oh,
that.
wow. The start was Pure, maybe?
Oh, I think this is the one that
Yeah, here
Votail
it goes.
pissed a bunch
Here
of
we
No, this
people
is
off for
Pure.
making green
This
lines.
one's Pure.
This is,
And he
yeah.
goes back and then up into the handling. I love that.
Whoever is doing this stop and go stuff in here, I like them.
That was Pure.
Was that Pure?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
great.
pure.
Can't remember who did this part, though.
Giorgio.
Giorgio? I thought it might have
Did
been
Giorgio
him or
make that
summoning.
big alt fling? That's impressive. Oh, I love that head bobbing on that manual.
And that recycled right there. With that
I think
one
that's
part.
Giorgio as well.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's insane. I never noticed that before.
Oh, that was my favorite part of the track.
He just recycled an alt fling, didn't he? Like straight up.
Yeah.
No lines
Yeah.
added, just recycled that alt fling.
Or no, he recycled the space. He didn't use the alt fling
Really?
before,
Didn't use
and
it
then
the
he
first
went
time?
over for the alt fling again. Nope.
No, it looks like he recycled it. Anyway,
did.
green lines.
That's why I liked it so much. It just looks.
I like the stall as well. Smooth.
Yeah. So what was your favorite part, Raph? You said you had one, and then
Well,
didn't mention it.
I
Oh
thought
yeah, I
it
did
was.
mention.
It was a different track I was
Wait,
looking for.
It's the transition between Votail and Summoning. You'll see.
Leomer! Oh!
Leomer!
Yeah,
That's who it was. Of course it was Leomer.
And now it's pure. Yeah.
Hey, Off the Deep End called it. He said Leo a while ago. Here's
Ah.
Pure.
Okay, Pure was next. Splash.
Oh, Splash. I did not guess Splash. It's really compact for him.
It's just like Evade style.
Oh, Summoning did what I thought
The end
Pure
of
did.
this.
Oh, Votail did all this awesome stop and go stuff.
There you go.
Yeah,
Props to
Votail's
Votail.
happy.
Votail, you made my favorite part in this track. You should make more
JoJo.
tracks.
Yeah, Votail, make tracks, please.
Dot Boo. I think Dot Boo might have had my favorite part. No, Pure.
Here, this part right
Pure did
here.
it. Pure did it.
What is this? Oh, he just flies through it the first time. The second time it's an all flame.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
There's Crash to Burn. Pain Lobster.
Pain Lobster.
Another Pain Lobster relic. It's kind of a lame part. More Splash.
Yeah, it wasn't in a difficult position.
He did some great recycles.
That's
considering.
awesome. No green, no green.
No green lines. Even with Votail as the clan leader, no green.
I must be thinking of a different track. Was it Shimmy where Votail used a whole crap ton of green lines and pissed everyone off? I don't remember.
Probably.
Maybe we already passed Shimmy. Whatever.
No, we didn't. We passed Strobe.
And this
Shimmy's
I don't
still
think
coming
I don't
up.
think Shimmy's on this list actually.
Really?
Party's
Oh,
over.
well,
Why isn't it pausing? Pause. No, not full screen. Damn it.
We're all having problems.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh
Here we are.
god.
It's eventually gonna get back.
Here we go.
No.
Are we ready?
Pause.
No.
There we go. Okay, it's paused. Now let me get back to the beginning. Okay, I'm at the beginning. Ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Bam.
I'm not gonna say too much about this one.
Oh, Shimmy is on the list. Okay, good. Votail, if you missed it, I made your favorite. I made my favorite part
You know what?
in Boogie.
Right
You made
now,
my favorite part
I'm
in
gonna
Boogie.
take this.
Whatever.
I'm gonna
Party's
take
over.
this
Wait,
one.
wait. This is my easily my favorite Pure track.
I could agree with that. Although the problem is, for me, after I knew the
Look at
music
that-
sync
look
was
at that-
coming, I came to expect the music sync. And I was like, is it
I love
here?
that part.
Is it here?
I love like the whole. I love this whole track. There's like not a moment in this track I don't love.
That flannel was the best.
That flannel is great. Yes.
I've tried to replicate that for so long.
Look at that tail flannel. No wait. Oh, it's recycled as a nose flannel. That's what it is. Flat sled.
Yes.
I'll wait for this music sync.
I always anticipate it.
It's so brilliant.
Oh, it's...
I didn't even know like you could do something like that in Line Rider, and then he synced it with the music perfectly. And then I feel like right here is where the track goes even more insane, where he just. Oh wait, no, not here. Sorry, I'm lost.
You know, no. Even
Here it is,
the
there, right
stop
here.
and Go is amazing.
Right here. All of a sudden we're like major stop and go. Well, okay, never mind. Never mind. The whole thing's just great. Oh, and that
Yes.
that like shoulder cannon was impressively big and launched him across the entire track really quickly.
Which one?
I love this track.
Which one? All of it. Everything.
Which part? The whole thing. I mean, I gave it a holy shoe, which was a very controversial decision. Rafael disagrees with me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Rafael came back. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I'm back. But hey.
It's my favorite track
words have
by
been
Pure,
said.
and it's
Words have been
honestly it's
said.
my favorite stop and go track of all time.
I sort of like some of Votail's shorts. Like all of the incomplete ones that I wish he would finish.
Votail, yeah, Votail has some really good stop and go. I think he has, like, if he put his brain to it and made a finished track, it could be, like, really good. That's probably true of pretty much anyone in Line Rider right now, but whatever.
Lima is only just now seeing my picture.
Anyone who's in the chat right now, if you put your brain to it and sat down and did some work, you could make... Oh, here, there's that part you liked, Opal. You could make a really good track. Okay, wrap it out. Back to watching my favorite stop and go track of all time. I think if I ever made a quirk, I would probably watch this over and over and over and try to be as good as it.
You should do it. Anyone can do it, Rabid. Anyone can do it if they put in the
Anyone
time.
can do it. I know, but I'd rather work on Evolution of Line Rider Scened, which I think is a pretty good excuse. Also, my battle track that I have to finish in like a few days. The track is done. I just have to scene it now. That cannon where he launches all the way across the track, so cool. Look, green line.
It was a very well hidden green line too.
Right there. Haha. Awkward ending before the end of the track.
Yeah.
I remember Pure talking about. Wait, sorry. This last part. I remember him talking. Oh well, I just went to the next track. Never mind. We're in Blitzed.
Yes.
Pause already. There we
Because
go.
SCG is a badass.
I remember. I will agree with people that the last 10 to 15 seconds of that track is weaker than the rest, and Pure himself admitted he kind of ran out of stuff to do and then made some more stuff and then stalled it.
Right. That happens
Anyway.
a lot. We're ready?
Yeah.
Sorry, I want to look at the... Okay, I'll play this. We'll have plenty of credits as a 4-minute track. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah. This song.
This was
Yeah,
Chugger's
that
favorite,
good.
wasn't it? Is he still here? He's probably not still here.
This was Chugger's favorite.
Yeah.
He was hoping we
not
would get to this, but...
I do really like the drop on this one though. Whoa, this movie. It has 1440p.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Yeah. What the hell?
It's not. It only says 1080 for me. Anyway, track.
For me, it's yeah.
Track. It's like every SCG track ever, except better. The manuals are better. The quirk is better. It's just amazing.
Fritz is his best, man. Fritz is just such a masterpiece.
You know, I can kind of tell from this that he watched Cramwood's videos. I feel like I
this
can see the
drops
inspiration
everything.
from Cramwood's videos.
And all of the rolling going along. It
Oh my
feels
gosh,
a little more
those
coherent than
those
some of
crazy
his older
rolls are
tracks.
I don't even know how to describe them. Are they ASDFs? Are they dual flings? Are they triple flings? Whatever they are, they're
Whatever
just
they
cool.
are.
And he spins, and he goes fast.
Until
There's a
the
cool things with
compact
lots of
section.
lines affecting him in different ways while he spins and goes fast. Also, compact
call that
section
a roll.
with manuals.
Holy crap, what just happened to chat?
Nothing's
Oh.
happening to my chat. It's just a lot of people talking.
No, the stream is down. Stream is down. Stream
Wait,
is
what?
Down. Read
No.
Conan's stuff. He's trying to get our attention with the @signs.
No.
What?
All
I don't. Am I? Oh, my chat's way behind. Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's freeze.
Uh-oh. Stream is down. What happened?
It's back. Hashtag it's back.
It's back?
All right.
What? When did this happen? I was behind in the chat because
Yeah, now
There was a
it's-
lot
it's
of stuff
good now.
going in it.
It's good now.
9:15.
We good,
Okay,
we
so let's
good.
just start Blitzed over. Let's just start Blitzed over. We should be good.
We're gonna start
Alright.
Blitzed over? Okay.
I still haven't
Yes.
played. Whatever.
And I will
Pausing.
spend the first... Well, I guess we should just do it again. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
3,
Oh, look.
2, 1, go.
People are blaming me for this. People are blaming me for this.
Okay, I will officially say that Opal is not responsible. It's my internet.
Hashtag blame Opal. Opal did it.
Opal did it. Opal did.
So what I was saying was, basically, he goes fast and spins, and there's lots of lines affecting him in lots of different ways, and I don't know what to call it, but it looks cool, and it's better than other things we've seen so far. Okay, now I'm gonna read the chat.
All right.
Other people talk.
I can't stop reading the chat.
Stop reading the chat, guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading the chat and talk about this.
Okay.
I don't know what to say except for what I just said.
Well, depends on how far in.
I'm pretty sure he got a lot of
our time was
Cramwood inspiration here because of how the speed. Because this is definitely his fastest track thus far.
And it always felt a lot more
messy
coherent.
as well.
Like everything else was just a track. I feel like he sort of started syncing stuff here.
Yeah,
Dude,
he did.
Didn't you watch Grids?
I did, but I didn't notice it as much.
Oh, I really.
Also, compact section.
Went
I loved how
solo
we had like a
itself.
spread out section and then a compact section.
Yes. It's not an
And
omni
it's
so much.
two different
as
sections, like
just-
full sections with the music.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's getting bigger again, but whatever.
Right. Which fits because the music is getting bigger. But I always thought your favorite track by him was Flying, Rafael.
Me?
Hey, you're right. I haven't seen that in a while.
Sorry, that one's not in the list. I put in
I know your own favorite
Contrails,
track
Fritz,
better than
and
you
Blitzed.
do. What do I do with my time that I just memorize people's favorite tracks?
Yeah, what the hell, man? You know me better than I do.
How many hashtags did you put in the chat before it
I
breaks?
don't know. But apparently I'm Obama now.
Oh, that's a fail.
Open Hole Rider.
Someone else talk about the sat so I can talk about the track.
Well, he used... It's Bled. So I guess this is one of the first
Oh, yeah.
times that
Because he hadn't
people
done Bled
really
tracks
got
in a
into
while.
doing that sort of thing. We didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
It was one of the few times we didn't care.
I think he made a couple tracks after this one, like I know Line Pollution was after this one, and there was another one, but I just always think of this one as his latest iconic one.
Right. Yeah, Deja Vu, I believe is.
Deja Vu, that's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't think Deja Vu was that good.
No, but he did have Cheetah. That came
Well,
out
I
first,
think we're
right?
gonna get to Cheetah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, crap. No, we're not.
Aren't we? Oh.
Hey, it's 420. Anyway.
Rafael, I'm pretty sure your only track is Handlebars, but it's also my favorite track on the list. No joke. Okay, maybe not, but it's like
What?
the best quirk in my book. Period. Okay. Anyway,
Which
Why do I
one?
have
get
more
there.
tracks on this
Oh.
list than someone like Raffle? Or Chamois or something like that?
we will. They're at the end. I added them
Yeah, I
all
know, but
earlier
they
this
have
week
one track and I have like two and I don't know why.
because they're both good. Okay, we'll
Okay.
get there. Don't worry about it for now. What's next?
Chewy.
Oh, Chewy, Violent Restitution. What, another famously
Author.
misspelled title. Restitution.
What
It
is
should be restitution for anyone who doesn't know. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Bam.
Go. Alright, I'm gonna go till Monstars, and then I'm gonna go. I need my
Oh,
sleep.
that's pretty far down.
Yeah, like 8 tracks.
And then you need to sleep.
Best
Yeah.
Quirk 2015. That is a
love
title that
this
has yet
one.
to be given out. I remember this was the first track that Chewy made that I was really impressed by.
It was. It was also
Yeah.
the first track that he made in a very long time, so he sort of came
Yeah.
out of
He
nowhere.
came back from nowhere with awesome track.
Well,
This was
I
made
really
in
like how this
2009.
it spreads out.
This comes from
It like
2009,
smoothly
this made.
moves out into this high speed fling stuff, or at least
Right.
mid speed.
Also,
It really looks like
didn't
Seth's Composer
someone-
guy.
Didn't someone help him with this? There was one small
Yes,
section.
Sheldon made
Yes,
like
yeah.
half of a fling.
Good job, Sheldon. You're a good guy.
I don't remember if I let him enter in the collab edition or if I let him enter in the straight up tournament or if he had to enter in the collab one.
The ending is kind of awkward.
Yeah. But he was a goofy enough character to not even care about that.
Touche.
Yeah, because he made these he made the different
They're
parts
still
of this track like
hashtagging.
such different times.
Is there just something about me that as soon as I get on stream, people decide to become sexists?
I do not know why we're suddenly sexist in this chat.
It's this face. It's this face.
I didn't see that fling that he helped him with yet. Did I just miss it? I must have
Yeah,
missed
you
it.
missed it.
Whatever.
You missed it. It had a box.
It goes by really quickly. Like half a second gone.
Hey, now we're reverse sexist or whatever. Down with men suck. Down with Opal. Down with men and Opal. That took an interesting turn. Apparently, you've become the straw man for all sexist men, Opal.
Apparently, I'm not a man if it's down with all men and Opal.
All right, Macaco.
Are you
I believe this is our last
rapid?
Giorgio. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
And you say this is the last Giorgio?
I think it's the last
gotta
Giorgio
be something
track on this list.
Did you not have Wally on this list?
No, I don't have Wally because, honestly, it was very similar to this one. It was still
Yeah,
really cool, and
actually,
still no one was able to do it, but
yeah.
it was really like this one a lot. Except
I'll
I think
agree
this
with
one's
that.
better.
There's still Enigma though.
Cramuel.
True. He has a whole bunch of
Yeah.
collaborations and stuff.
Yeah, some groove.
But I hate to admit it, but Giorgio does feel very similar through and through.
Also, this one had an XY section, and Wally didn't have that. And it's a really good XY
Right.
section.
Yeah. Giorgio and XY is it's very unique.
I love how we're seeing this general departure over tracks away from this like super intense, because like Lucking sort of made like the most intense thing you can
Right.
Yeah.
do, and now people are making things that are like, I don't know, have their own vibe, you know?
They're chill.
Yeah.
Was there any contest?
That doesn't mean Cramwood's still not making tracks, but
This is true.
that's his own
Grandma's
thing, you
still
know?
got the intense.
He's not trying to be
All
more
the,
than Lucking, though.
It's like the people who do Manuquirk have decided, you know what, we're not going to try to make this intense because we know the Flink workers all have it done.
Exactly.
So it's sort of like the great art divide.
Wait,
where
why is Dat Piano Skid screaming my name in chat? I have no idea what's happening.
What?
Okay, whatever. I'm just ignoring it.
Rabid fricking squirrel, please.
I don't know what you're trying to say here.
Actually, Opal.
I'm still seeing the Opal sucks.
I'm sorry that Monkey Feet isn't in here, Hedge. I didn't think it was significant enough because Giorgio had already done a lot of the stuff that was in Monkey Feet. So okay, Solitude. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh crap!
This was
Alright,
Splash's
like-
first
again,
dense
again,
track.
Again.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, we're getting a rewind signal. We're getting a rewind signal.
Again.
I'm rewinding. Okay,
Yeah.
ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Bam.
Go.
And now we get the chill flink work, which doesn't happen often. Although I think that's mostly the music on this one. Also, I'm gonna ask now, how many viewers do we have?
I don't know.
Good question.
I wanna
23,
know.
Very steady.
How many?
23.
23.
23. Oh, we're losing. We're losing viewers.
We should talk
Yeah,
about
we're
this
still
track
saying.
and how cool and
Europe's
compact
gone.
it is, and splashy.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this track's cool. It has some nice rotation. I like the flow of the style.
The flow of the style of the track. Congratulations.
He likes the
Sally,
flow of the
you
style
know,
of the vibe of the rotation.
You've influenced us
Exactly.
more than you
Put in
know.
words what I felt. Nice.
How do you critique line runner tracks these days? Who knows? No one knows. You don't. You just don't. You just throw up your hands and say, "It was good. Do more."
Yeah, that's seriously how it goes.
But seriously, the rotation is really good.
One of the few times Sally would have been right.
Okay, I'm gonna actually pay attention on the color replay and see if I see. I mean,
Yeah.
this is dense, but it's not as dense as some of his other stuff.
Right.
All blue.
It also feels like the physics of this track has more of an effect than most.
What does that mean?
And there's there's one specific example I could think of, but there's this alt fling that sort of recycles, but almost doesn't at the same time. Right there on that curve, and he sort of bounces a little on it.
Oh
right
yeah.
beforehand. But little
Yeah.
things like that sort of stood out to me with this track.
Yeah, true. This
We're
control
getting
is
really,
just
really
amazing.
nitpicky here. I'm not sure how to
I know.
critique this thing.
I know.
Oh, I love that bounce though. I guess maybe we should look at this from a movement perspective instead of a lines perspective.
Isn't that what
Yeah.
Splash always wants? He always talks
I
about
guess
Line
that's
Rider
probably what he
being a
wants,
dance.
yeah.
That's true. Well, you can see that it's very fluent.
It's very
It does have
well,
the little fluid.
it's
thing.
not like smooth, but it's like the direction and the movement is intentional.
Yeah.
Like where he wants Bosch to go next is very intentional, and how fast and whatever.
Right.
Or it's as intentional as it could
natural.
be at
It's
this point.
control. Ah, another one.
It's not smooth. It's natural. That's
Centrifugal
probably the best way I
Force.
could say.
Here we go.
Yes.
This is one of my favorite
Alright.
tracks actually. You ready?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Almost. Okay, now.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
I just tasted my own.
Oh,
I
the sync to the flow
wanna
of the
voice
track.
My opinion on this one.
The sync to the flow of the track was good, guys. That's what we should have said about.
Isn't that what we did
Splash's track.
say?
No, we said the flow of the vibe of the track was good.
Ah, combining Votail. Got a little bit of Votail in there. Or was that Serial who started that?
Wait,
can't
I think my
remember.
favorite part of the early section of this track was this like the first Cramule where he didn't stop. That.
Right.
love that. There's also
That's a good
some
moment.
pretty good fling stuff in here, but it's nothing Seth Composer Guy hasn't already done.
Yeah.
But then
this
something-
integration stuff.
This integration
Especially,
stuff was really awesome. Best
There
since
was one
Tapeworm in my
portion
opinion.
right here. Wait. Where is it? Right here.
Yeah, no, I know what you
Here,
mean.
yes.
Zero.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the
That's
double
very
bump
nice.
through the.
Rest is
Oh,
just-
it's so good.
I don't know, man. The rest is just solid. There's nothing special. The beginning is very good, though.
The XY is
This
good.
XY is kind of random.
Like, I mean, we knew it was an Omni from the start, but
Yeah, that's true.
not always.
I remember
sure
what
if
primarily
an Omni
impressed
is
me
the
about
way to
this
go.
was it was like I can do what Seth Composer Guy does in Fling Quirk. I can do what Devray, like I can do better than
that's
anyone else in
you're-
integration,
you're
and
on
then
it,
I can
Rabbit.
do what
You're
Splash
on it.
does in
That's what
XY,
that's
and it's
what-
like
that's what he wants to say. That's what he wants to say with this track, and that's exactly why I don't like it.
why?
Why, you feel like it's too show-offish?
Yeah, it's way too show off.
I think we're sort of inputting his personality onto his tracks a bit. Because
but-
I'd rather
what
judge a
making
track at
tracks
face
so
value
hard.
than say, well, he was being show off, therefore I don't like it. I'd rather say, well, it's a good track. Who cares why he made it?
I just don't like his attitude.
I don't like his intention while making the track. That's true, but that also you can. Someone's intention is expressed in someone's track. You can see that.
Huh.
I don't know. When I see this track, I see cockiness. That's what I really like. I guess that's the main thing.
Well, I
But
agree
hey,
with you, Raph,
I
but I
must say,
also really like the track.
Yeah, it's difficult. It really is.
Whoa, Efflorescence's here. I didn't realize
Let's just
that.
say it's controversial.
How long have you been here?
It's definitely a very good track.
5 minutes.
Who's been here 5 minutes?
Efflorescence.
Oh.
Anyway, I think the integration is what really makes this track really good because it's probably the best integration section of like anything. So at least so far. Especially that point that. Oh, also green lines. Look at that. And
Yeah.
that point that Opal pointed out. It looks so cool, even though it's green lines, obviously.
Yeah.
I also really like the use of airtime here, where it's like he goes into a new section when he lands. Like it reminded me of
I agree.
Omniverse 2 Beta.
I sort of wish he found a better song that would have fit with that. Like taking
Yeah, I
the
guess
time to.
The song is pretty just static. I didn't mind it though. I like the music. Maybe it's just me.
Right. Well, it's Coldplay. Well, remix of Coldplay. So I have no
Drum and
problem
bass and
with it.
Coldplay. I can't have a
Great
problem
head.
with it.
Great.
Cue that Coldplay air horn. Oh, please don't put air horn to Coldplay. That's not a good idea.
Please don't put air horn in anything. Also that recycle, even though we already did it in Crusade before. He did it again.
Yeah. It
shows
wasn't
you
as
can do it
fleshed
twice.
out that time, though.
Yeah, this one was
Oh.
better. It's true. All right.
Haven't-
What's next? Trace.
Trace. 1473 or 1374.
Why is it not pausing? I told you to pause. Do it.
1337?
There we go. 1473. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's not 1337. That was a joke, wasn't it? I just figured that out. Okay. Ready?
All right. Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. I remember
ready
this
for
one
recycles.
like he was
When-
like gone
when
for
I
so
saw
long,
this
and then he
was
just
all
posted
blue,
this,
I was
and it was
mind
like,
fucked.
what?
This track all blue. Crazy. Lag.
Flag. How so?
Yeah. I know it's choppy.
Oh, I was getting that a little bit earlier. It's gotten better,
wait.
though.
Oh, I remember this. This like granular recycles at least twice.
Yes. I think it's 3 times.
There.
Third
He
time.
wrote it 3 times. That's
I
like what?
that curve, how he,
Also that integration fantasy thing, whatever he did there. And that thing that just looks like a loop. Also
Right.
that and that. Hey, 4 times!
I think I mentioned this during Link, but this is pretty much just what he did there, but better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cleaned up
Yeah,
all
you're-
of the weird head riding and got rid of all the awkward stuff, and it worked out beautifully.
It's coherent.
I wish he would make more tracks. Or that more tracks
I
would
sort of
make...
did too.
More people would make tracks like this. Because this is really cool.
Yeah.
I could try.
I love how he rides on the underside of those 2 lines the entire time there. It's like...
Oh, watching a
It-
choppy track hurts my eyes. Damn.
It's like he could have integrated, but he didn't on purpose. He just only wrote on the underside, and it's like a squiggly line, and it's like, psych!
And then we find out it's all blue.
No green lines. That's what blows my mind.
What? No way. No
There
way.
are no green lines
There's
in
no
this
way.
track. At least I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna have to watch it again. Come on, color replay. I don't care
look.
either way.
No green lines.
There's no green lines.
0. Isn't that mind-blowing? He does better integration stuff than we can do with green lines without green lines.
I'm offended. Not really. No, this was amazing.
Someone trying to get my attention?
Are they?
Why?
Yeah. The chat must be pruned. Something.
Oh, we'll say something for the signature.
What's happening?
I did a long time ago. What signature? Oh.
Oh, Splash is talking
the I'm
about.
offended thing.
Slash says around 2010, 2011, all of us were coming to a point where we had similar grasp of
And this is your track.
over the technical aspects of the
Anthem.
game. So from then on, the game became more about movement rather than revolutionary tricks. I think he's
And
right.
no more revolutionary flings for us.
And no more maximum intensity of power wells. I feel like many of the good tracks around this time were just a specific style or done very well rather than a new flow. I think that's right. That's true. It's all blue.
Wait, did
Yes,
we
it
start?
is. It's all blue. Sorry, no. Not yet. I'm still reading. That piano kid, stop screaming for attention. Just calm down and watch the stream. Okay.
We
All
have
right.
problems with
We're
that.
ready? Up the deep end. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I feel like I happen to be OTDE's #1 fanboy ever since I joined the forums.
Yeah? What do you think of this track?
Well, it was his first really good track, that's for certain. Like, even before then, he had, like, Toen was good. All of those different ones, but this was the first one that everyone seemed to notice.
Yeah.
Of course, I noticed all of them because I was the #1 fanboy, but that's beside the point.
This was the first one I noticed for sure.
Yeah.
I can't even really explain why, which is why I asked you to talk about it.
Right.
Part of
I
it's
feel
definitely
like,
the music choice.
Awesome.
It's interesting.
The really mellow music.
Shotoku was talking about me, about OTDE's style, and he said I should be more like him because of all the circular stuff he does. I watch his tracks and I see nothing circular. There is nothing circular about it, and that's exactly what I like about it. It has this organic feel to the manuals that doesn't follow any specific cookie cutter method.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between this and Serial. Like you watch you watch Phunky, and then you watch this, and it's like, I like this better because it's not like Phunky has those big circle curves, you know?
You don't have to worry about maximum intensity. You don't have to worry about any of that. Just make something that looks cool.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Which I guess
All
is kind of
about that
applying to
organic.
most of the tracks we're watching in this section, you know?
Right. We were sort of going back to our roots, I think, by this point.
The playful roots, you know? Well,
yeah.
You guys weren't
Blind
here,
Rider
but
is
at the very beginning of this stream, it's amazing how many crazy ideas people were coming up, and how many caught on, and also how many didn't catch on. But there's still really good ideas, and we can go back and tap into them. And I feel like we're kind of starting to do that with these later tracks, where
Let's do a schizophrenia series.
Yeah, Bipolar. Who's done a track like Bipolar since Bipolar? Anyway.
Yeah.
But like, that's just one example, and that's not even a very good example. But it's just really interesting how the best tracks of this era are no longer inventing something new, and they're also no longer doing something that someone else did but better. They kind of are, but mostly what they're doing is they're just doing something that feels a little different.
Yeah. And I feel like we haven't exited that era quite yet. We're still messing around with green lines, we're messing around with the multi-lines, and seeing what works and what doesn't.
But I think we're discovering that what works and what doesn't is a thing that has to be decided on an individual level. You can't say this is how you make a good track. It doesn't work. You have to say, what do you want to do?
That's what makes it.
What are you interested in? Who inspires you? What kind of...
That would be awesome You know, I'd like to make a track, like meet somebody in person and go behind a computer and make a track with the two of you on the same computer, and then just have ideas on what to
lean
create
over
there.
their shoulder. That would be cool.
And,
Hey.
yeah, and think of a move and both be like, yeah, that's a good move to make, and then go on.
Okay, so we have calligraphy. It's 30 seconds.
Oh, this one's it's good though.
Yes.
Conundrummer says I emphasize the usage of flow, and since style is too general and also refers to techniques where flow is specific to movement and pressure.
Could work.
I disagree. I think that techniques and different kinds of techniques are actually really essential to how you play Line Rider, and not just movement and pressure. I think that the kinds of tricks you use, or not even tricks, or they're not even tricks anymore, but the kinds of ways you manipulate Bosch are really important into developing a style. And flow is kind of like you can do a certain style of track in a certain flow or in a different sort of flow. But if you do a different style of track, it's like thinking more outside the box. Anyway.
Makes sense.
But yes, moving away from
everyone
technique.
agrees.
So I guess we're probably saying the same thing-ish, but yeah. Okay. You want to watch this track? I think this is a perfect note on to chime in on our discussion.
Line
Ready?
Rider is
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
ready.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. This one speaks for itself.
Yeah. Not exceptional scenery, but at the same time, it sort of speaks to all of us because we said these things.
Mm-hmm.
We gave him these ideas and said, hey, this is what Line Rider means to us. And then he just wrote it all down.
I really love
is-
the idea in this one.
Which is sort of a novel approach to making a track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't doing his thing, he was doing our thing.
Basically.
Okay, let's watch Monstars on a totally different note. Ready?
Yeah.
We're ready. Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. I also feel like Sting the Fling brings up a good point. We're throwing terms around a lot, and we don't really all know what they mean. But at the same time, that's been true for the past however many years.
Yeah.
We've always been throwing around terms we don't know what they mean because we're trying to decide what we're doing. We're trying to define what we're trying to do with Line Rider, you know, and it's hard
impossible.
it's impossible. So you end up word mincing, but you know, I mean, the focus isn't on the words. The focus is on the ideas we're trying to convey.
Nice for the drop, boys.
Anyhow, we have Raphael's track right here, and we're ignoring it. Raphael, what do you have to say about this?
What do I have to say about this? I don't know. I don't feel like this has been as successful as a contest collab as Imperial, but I don't know. I think it's a good track. What do you have to say about it?
I think I was part of this contest. I can't remember who I was paired. Oh, that's right. I was paired with Cramwood, and we didn't release anything. But
What I want to say about it is that I think it's a really solid Omni track, and that your styles blend really well. Like I know people say that about collabs all the time, but like this is like it's on the level of Path of Light in style blending, where it's like they just match, and we can tell you're both learning from each other, you know.
and Serial's usually really good about that. Like he has the entertainment collabs with Wizzy as well, and the same thing happens.
Yeah. Yeah, this was
Not a
really
huge fan of the
rushed,
XY
the
section,
part.
but that's probably just because
No,
it
was
needed to be there for the collab, I guess.
yeah, it
for
was
the
really
contest.
rushed. Didn't feel like making XY.
But like everything before that, I remember being really impressed by Serial's alt quirk because I didn't have any idea he could make something like this.
Right.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It was sort of a
Yes,
precursor to Cucumber, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Like, this was simple, but it was because it was building up to this, which then gets more intense.
Right.
Which worked really well.
Thanks. I really like this font.
It was an interesting font.
It had, I don't know, it felt monster-like.
Yeah. So you use Sony Vegas for your stuff, right?
No, I use After Effects.
Okay.
But see, here Serial's doing manuals. I couldn't have told you when the style switched. They blended really well. Even though I know there's only 2 of you in the collab, and it's got to switch at some point.
At the head manual, you knew it was Serial. What? At the head manual.
Oh, the head manual, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a problem.
What's the problem?
My dad wants to vacuum.
He wants the vacuum.
He wants to vacuum.
Oh no! Oh no! That's terrible.
He has to vacuum.
He has. Can you go in a different room? Is this computer a desktop?
No, it's a laptop.
There's another
Oh, it's a
product.
laptop, so you could go in a different room.
I'm gonna go
We're
to
in
that
the
now.
furthest room away, so I should be good.
Do you have a microphone that you could like attach to your face?
No.
Dang
My
it.
microphone is like right there, so that's what I'm using.
Alright.
All right. Well,
Well, good luck, guys. I'm gonna go,
Indeed.
I guess.
Best of luck to you. Have a
10
great
to 5.
morning. What time
oh,
is it?
Raphael's
over there?
taking off.
10 to
Okay.
5.
See you, Raph. Thanks for joining us.
Alright. Was fun, guys.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so
2 hours. Damn, didn't expect that one. Alright. Hey, have a nice stream, guys.
yep. All right. Well,
All right.
I'm not really sure what to do about this.
It's only going to be 30 seconds of vacuuming. We can do this.
Okay.
We can do
we
this.
can do 30 seconds. 30 seconds will work.
They're laughing at what I said. I can hear my brothers laughing a mile away. Okay, so type R. Were you ready?
Is the vacuuming happening now or later?
Well, it hasn't started yet.
Or should I just go
Let's
and
go,
hope it
let's
doesn't
go.
start or what?
And hope we can hear ourselves.
Okay. Sorry,
So
let
we
me
ready?
get this set up.
Okay, now it started. Can you hear that?
No, I can't.
Yes. Okay. Let's do
You
this.
can tell him that the vacuuming is no problem. Unless it's annoying you.
No, it's fine.
All right,
It's fine.
I'm all set up, I think. Actually, just a second. Let me get this in front. Okay, now I'm set up.
Awesome. I'm ready.
Oh, Hedge wants... Wait, just a second. Someone's
Fun
typing
one?
lots of stuff in the chat.
At symbols. They want our attention.
I want to find out what's happening here. Midas Touch is on here, yes. We'll get to that.
Are they really just
Two
asking?
WE
No.
two white elephants is not on here.
Whoa, Conan just got banned.
Conundrummer says, I've been meaning to write something about establishing vocabulary referring to concepts of line rider tracks. He
Is
says
there
the
anything
dubstep was too
important
loud.
there? Is there anything important?
Well, I'm gonna figure out why Canon got banned eventually, maybe, or maybe it was no reason
Because
at
of
all.
all the at symbols. It was
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much
Is he
banned.
unbanned yet?
I don't know. Not from what I can tell.
I did not give all my own tracks holy shoes, just bolted to the wall. Rabbit showers with his socks on and he likes it. False. Why are you taking away holy shoes from people? I'm not. I shower with Rabid socks. Good for you.
What
That's
is
a feat.
happening?
Rabid doesn't believe in Santa. Rabid doesn't know what a vacuum is. Why is this turned into a giant Rabid bashing chat? I don't understand. Rabid doesn't know how to tie his shoes. That's
I'm just
actually
glad
kind
it's
of
not
true. I
talking
didn't
about
learn how
me
to tie my
anymore.
shoes until very late in life. But I do know how to tie my shoes. But I don't have shoes that tie, so I might have forgotten by now. Rabid is neglecting chat. Yes, hello. Why are you guys spamming ad symbols? Okay, I'm behind, I know, but whatever. I'm getting a text.
Just let's go. Let's do this. We can do this.
Rabid never reads chat. Rabid reads chat.
They're trying to goad you.
My
into
mom
this.
is texting me and saying she sees me in the chat. Cool, that's cool. Good for her. Rabid had non-consensual relations with the chat at the age of 7.
We cannot
is-
add everybody
Okay.
to Skype call.
Now I'm
We can't
reading-
do it.
Is Conundrummer
We cannot
unbanned
add
yet?
Everybody.
Okay, good. He's unbanned,
doesn't
or else he
have-
wouldn't have been able to post something. Sorry, I'm trying to just keep a handle on this. I'm also an admin. This is important.
Rafael asked before the stream started, so it works.
Okay, Opal, are you seeing the chat? Are you seeing how people want to join?
Yes.
Can you negotiate with them and decide who should join?
There are too many people wanting to join for me to allow anybody to join.
Okay, so we will
End
allow
of
no one to
story.
join the Skype chat because there are too many people requesting to join Skype.
Rafael had
Chat.
asked before we started streaming.
This is true, he did. All right, cool. Now, I just want to say I may do more things like this. Probably not this long, but I will, yes, there'll be more chances for you to do a thing like this maybe. Okay, type R. In the future, type R. Ready?
Type R.
Sorry for
Let's
the
do this.
delay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Dapiano Kid
music.
did ask a long time ago, so maybe...
Yeah, but Piano already had his turn.
It's true, he already had his turn, so that wouldn't be fair. Okay. Type R! It's all red. Spoilers.
You mean it?
Now, obviously my favorite Pure track is Party's Over, but this one has gotten a lot of love, so I put it in.
This is true.
Opal, can you speak to how popular this track is?
I don't know. I mean, as someone, well, just looking, it has 942 views, which that alone should say something.
It was an entry for a Tournament of Champions, which might have had something to do with it.
Maybe. But then, which Tournament of Champions was that? 4?
I don't remember.
Probably 4. It's new enough to be 4.
This is much more fling heavy than a lot of Pure's earlier stuff, I'm noticing. There's a lot more, sustained flings, and by sustained, I mean, like, more than 4 lines.
Right.
Because Pure's earlier stuff didn't have a lot of stuff like that, so there's a lot,
Right.
yeah.
It has less of a alt feel, and more of a Manny quirk. This part goes back to his roots.
Pure's made so many tracks that I couldn't include them all, but I had to include at least a few of them because he's been such an influential player and he has such a distinct style.
And
It's so rooted in, like, the roots of quirk, like Anomaly style. It's like he
Right.
does Anomaly better than anyone else can.
And he's so consistent too. Like all of his chat. Oh boy, I looked over at chat again.
Why are
I
you
shouldn't
posting ad
get-
symbols? Stop
block
posting
it
ad
out.
symbols.
Block it out. Block it out. Block it out. Put your hand there. Put your hand
I
there.
won't look
It's
at the
not
chat.
there.
Not looking at the chat. You cover the chat for me, Opal. As my new moderator,
Okay.
you
I'm
handle
like,
the chat.
Yeah. I'm trying. It's not
Was that a Cramule? Did I see a Cramule?
I don't know. I had my hands in front of the screen.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Okay.
I'm not
might
gonna
have
look at
been
the chat, guys.
One alternate ending. That is surprisingly few compared to his other tracks. And then it's all red.
Resonance all red. That's impressive. Yes. Yeah, I think there's more movement in general. Like it's less compact, and there's more flings and there's more manuals than I've seen before.
And more airtime, for that matter.
And more what? Oh, and airtime. Yes.
Airtime. Yes. I think this might have been after we had that little airtime battle where Sheldon was doing. No, we haven't got to Centrifugal Force yet. Or Valance.
We did
Valance.
see Centrifugal Force.
We saw Centrifugal Force. We didn't see Valance though, and I feel like that's where it reached its.
No, Valance is not. Valance is coming up soon here.
Yes, we have.
Okay, I'm looking at the chat briefly. I have no idea what was happening before the chat got cleared like 3 times. So, oh well.
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably spam.
I guess I can't really look at the chat anymore because so many people are talking so much. It's impossible. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't pause it. I'm paused. I'm at the beginning. You ready?
Pause. Not quite
Shout
yet.
out to Splash and Summoning, who may or may not still be in the chat.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Splash is in the chat. Cool.
Yeah. And Summoning. So we have both members here. Shout out to both of you. You did a good job.
Also,
Except
everyone needs to stop
you're
hating on
saying
Opal.
down with Opal, so, you know.
Someone make a gif of that. Okay, sorry. Summoning manuals. I think what I liked most about this track was the contrast here, combined with the music sync. It works really well.
Airtime, this was some of the best airtime I've ever seen.
Well, Summoning had just this great, slow, chill manuals, like the chillest manuals I had seen in years, actually ever, really. And then Splash Zone has like this epic quirk part that just takes off out of nowhere, and the contrast is just beautiful.
And then the same thing with the alt quirk in general. It's a lot lighter.
Uh-oh.
We lost your picture.
Yeah, I'm coming back. There you go. I didn't lose it on the stream. I just lost it on the Skype.
Right.
But it's back now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
And
matter.
then Splash Zone's XY, which was really impressive for the time. I remember this being like the best XY ever at the time.
Yeah.
We were like, whoa! And then back to this. Woo! Yeah, Summoning.
A little flippy manual going on. And this
It's just so
recycle
cool
right
to see a
here is
collab where
amazing.
people didn't try to be exactly like each other, and they sort of embrace the differences and play to their own strengths.
Right.
That might have been the first time
And
I
that's
saw that.
rare.
Collab. Yeah. Opal, inform me if anything important is happening in the chat.
Oh, I don't want to look.
You're not looking. If you're not looking, I can't look. I have to look. One of us has to monitor.
One of us does have to.
Because we're the only staff members here, remember?
You're blocking YouTube down with Opal. Rabid is having
sorry. Oh,
relations
your
with
face
Opal.
was blocking YouTube. My fault.
Rabid
Guys,
is
stop
having
clearing the
secret
chat.
relations with Opal.
Stop clearing the chat, seriously. And Hedge, stop asking me that in the chat. Ask me some other time. You guys don't understand. The more you post, the less I can look at you.
Lot of abuse. You know, I never questioned the maturity of our members. At all. And then this.
Well, we've always been pretty chill. Apparently, just a lot of people, and that's getting everyone's adrenaline way up, and people are just can't stop themselves from
I think we've started a new
freaking
meme, and that's
out.
part of the problem. We are watching the revolution of a new meme going on right here.
All right, you ready for Dacite Scened?
Yes.
You talk to me about this
We
track,
Ride
okay?
the Lines community scenery project.
Yes.
Also known
All right.
as Wolf Spirits Ballad. 3, 2, 1.
Wait. Why are you counting down?
No, you.
Okay.
I heard you say something about me.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Wolf Spirit collaborates with everybody else.
You talk to me about this one, because I'm too attached to it.
You are very attached to it. I liked it. Like, for the fact that anyone could make a part and anyone could do whatever they want. This was absolutely amazing. And it sort of died down a little bit after Anthem Scened. I didn't like that one as much, and I'm pretty sure that's the general consensus between everyone else too.
Yeah,
but this one worked surprisingly well. Everyone did a great job with their parts, and I don't know whether that was just because Wolf Spirit did almost everything, or just because everyone was just generally good at scenery for some unexplained reason. But no, it really.
Well, I think part of it is that Wolf Spirit did half the parts.
Right. It sort of came out of nowhere for me and opened up the eyes of a lot of people and said, hey, guess what? You can scene tracks too, and you're good at it. You can do this. And then nobody scenes any more tracks after that. So.
Sad but true.
But no, just from the quality alone, this is absolutely amazing.
I was really proud of the editing.
The editing was good.
Because I had like instead of fading to black like most people do, I had fading to white.
Right. Which fits with the line rider aspect of it.
Yeah. 14 parts. Shout out to Wolf Spirit, who's not in the chat, but whatever.
How long did the editing take?
Well, a big chunk of it was getting a perfect 30 frames per second frame-to-frame recording.
Right.
And that involved a lot of editing. So, including that, it was probably like 2 days of most of the day.
And then isolating all of these individual parts would have taken a while.
That took a few hours, yeah.
Did you do most of that in Photoshop or just...
No, I actually just literally went into Line Rider and erased and then took screenshots.
Oh.
It wasn't that hard. I didn't have to erase the whole thing. I just had to erase the area around it enough so I could take a screenshot.
Right.
Now here, Wolf Spirit everywhere.
Wolf Spirit. And then you did funny things with the Wolf Spirit. And
basically, like, Wolf and I have joked about this is basically a collaboration between him and the We Ride the Lines community.
Yes. Commander Coat, Wolf Spirit, and this time his letters are going together. Pulling apart. Oh, thank you to everyone, especially Wolf Spirit, yes.
Okay, I did actually look at the chat just a moment ago. But there's nothing.
Anything good in there?
Yet. Valance! Or Valance. Ready?
Almost.
Okay, let me know.
Okay, ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Another famously misspelled track. This is the third one. Clarifaction, Violent Resitution, and Valance.
And we're not going to get to mine, but I definitely had one in there. Fluorescent was another.
Really? Was it spelled wrong? Oh, no,
yes.
U.
Yeah, I forgot the U.
No, that one's not in the playlist, but yeah. Here we go. This really took all gravity tracks to the next level, I think.
It did. I mean, we had Levitation before, but aside from that... Wait. No, there was one in between there, wasn't there?
Levitation. I mean, there was a lot of gravity-heavy tracks. Like, Seth Composer Guy made a lot of gravity-heavy tracks. But this one's like...
yeah.
It's very much a different style than Seth Composer Guy. There's not as much variation. Right. It's very constant, which makes... There was got a lot of flack for that, but it's also you're able to see the tricks more easily, you know?
Right. Another thing it got a lot of flack for, the lack of airtime.
Yeah.
Except for that one really large bit right there.
Right here.
That was really good timing.
That was real. We totally
aside from
planned
that, there's almost no airtime in this entire track.
Hey, I think that's the first foot loop we've seen since Incito.
It is.
Wait, Incito wasn't all gravity, but it was really gravity heavy.
What?
I just find that this track is very constant like there's a constant flow, which was sort of unique.
The same speed all the way through, along with the all gravity wells and the very little airtime. So it did have a very constant feel to it.
It's just unique and different, which is kind of what Splash was talking about earlier before the chat went to hell.
Right.
About how it's like
also caused the airtime wars that went on for a while.
Oh yeah. Well, those have been going on since like 2010. I remember who was it? Sephiroth posted a thread that was called "Why You're Not LCC," and his one reason was you have airtime in your tracks. That was in the old site, so that debate's been going on for ages.
Wow. Well, I guess that sort of knocked me out of the loop from not being on the old site. But
no, that's okay. No,
yeah.
But from your perspective, it's been around since as long as you've been here, so.
This is true. I never noticed it as much until this track, though. It was sort of off my radar. Airtime didn't make much difference to me one way or another.
It's weird how this track is like very intense and yet very calming at the same time because of how fast it's going. Kind of like Blue Champion. Like while Chuggers was trying to describe Blue Champion, he's like, it's so intense but not because it's fast, but it looks slow, but it also looks fast. It's like the same feel with this track, except through the whole thing, and the speed doesn't change, you know?
I feel like, yeah, that's another thing to do with the consistency. Blue Champion, once it starts going, it doesn't slow down. And you get used to it after a while.
Yeah, so well, it does. It's that slow, like that, well,
yeah.
Compact
individual sections do that, but you
section,
compare that to something like Lucking, which is slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, all over the place. And
Raffle
you get
says,
that contrast.
You get that yeah, it's true. Blue Champion has the contrast. Anyway, Raffle says fluorescent means flowering, so you lucked out. He also says at least you didn't get a lampshade.
This is true.
Chuggers says this was the first good track.
He says that.
Has anyone been? I don't know if anyone's been here, but there was like that's like the 7th time he said something was the first good track. All right, here we go. Shimmy, ready?
Shimmy.
This was the one I think that had all the ridiculous amount of green lines. Okay, 3.
I don't know about that.
1.
Almost ready.
Are you ready?
Almost ready.
Okay.
It's loading a lot.
Da chicken salad. Who's that?
Chicken salad? What?
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, what do you mean by chicken salad? Oh, hashtag chicken salad. Okay, that's a thing.
Groove is best clan ever. Who is this guy? He's obviously a dude that we know. It's Bowtail. Of course it's Bowtail. Don't tell me he's banned. No one should be banning anyone from the chat. Opal, check and make sure no one's banned from the chat.
How do I even check that?
Anyway, manual tracks by Groove. Quirkers make manuals. I love that premise. Quirkers make manuals. It's just so cool. Because they get really creative with it, you know?
Okay, it says Votail is in the chat.
Okay, well then don't worry about it. Just watch the track.
Right. That Pain Lobster, I never knew he would be so good at manuals, but he is.
Pain Lobster, yeah. Another Pain Lobster relic, woo!
And that was the green line usage right there. We just passed.
I don't remember that, but yeah, there's a green lines up the wazoo somewhere in this track. Many places, I think.
You'll see it. You'll see it. Like, it was, I don't know if it was used a lot, but there was one specific instance
was this
that
pure?
I remember
I think
now.
this was Pure's part.
Yes. It definitely has that perfuncto feel.
I have to say, Pure's curves are always the least smooth.
It might just be because he uses wider lines whenever making them. He probably
I think he does, yeah.
Game out a whole bunch.
Summoning, of course, starts us out. He is actually a manualer, though.
Yes.
Giorgio, of course. Oh, I let
Another
that stop
manualer.
was great. I missed that the first time around.
Pure, who was
Oh,
almost
Pure, I didn't know this was
manualer.
his part. It's a good part.
That was a good part. Had a lot of recycles.
Leomer! Look at Leomer's
Oh.
manuals. I had no idea
And
he was
that,
this good at
that
manuals.
well right there was so strong.
Votail.
Votail.
Some.
That
again.
part
Short
right
part by
there, I
Votail.
believe, gave me inspiration for one
Splash!
thing that I did.
Watch her that boxer.
Watch her
Oh,
that
that's
boxer.
what he. Watch her that boxer
Oh,
did that cool.
I said
manual
Dabu.
thing.
I said Dabu, I'm sorry. No, that was definitely WTB.
There's
this.
the blue. I see it.
That's the green.
Sorry, there's the green. Pain lobster.
And there's another
Votail.
one right there, but it's not as large.
It's such a big troll. That green line. And then that didn't have a
absolutely.
green line.
But you know that green line actually gave me the inspiration for Curiosity.
Yeah.
And pretty much everything that I've done with green line since. Just
Yeah.
Because it feels like he rides the line, even if he doesn't. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's an
that's
interesting
what
concept.
happens. That's what. I love those fake fling lines. Did you see those? There's like
Yeah.
3 fake chain lines. It's like,
And
what?
he doesn't use half of the manual before it.
Because it was like a lily, and then it switched to a chain, and as you switched, there were 3 green lines to make it look like it was a continuous chain.
Right. The chicken salad has been banned by Frazzle.
Skimming
oh,
chat.
Pause.
I don't know who that is, so I don't really
the chicken
care.
salad? I think it's Votail.
If you're gonna tell us who you are, go for it.
He seems to know Groove pretty well.
I think he's Votail, but I don't know why he's not logging in as Votail. But whatever, let's just watch Silhouette.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Support Right Side on Facebook.
Yeah, that was Mikey7787's band,
Yeah.
which is really cool because he used to be an active member. He was an elite for a while.
I do remember that. So is he, like, famous now or something? He better be
I
famous.
don't know. Anyway, this track is totally different from any other Sheldon track.
It is.
And it really showcases that Sheldon isn't what we jokingly refer to as Sheldon 100% of the time. Obviously, isn't
Yes.
some of the time. But this track is, like, really cool. And, I mean, you can see how the integration is creative, the recycling is creative, just the shapes of the manuals. Like, that thing right there, like, that was really cool.
Right. And he was going
I
to
don't
make
know.
a second one, and he didn't.
Yeah, did he not do it?
No. So I sort of missed out on
I think
that.
Sheldon
really wanted to see his
could make
sequel.
some really, really great, creative, ingenious tracks like this one. If he would not be
Yeah.
so afraid of making things that are different than what he's made before.
The sad thing about it is, once he started making these cool, ingenious things, he started bragging about the ingeniousness about them so much as
It's true.
technicality on his other tracks. And it killed the vibe for me. It killed the serial vibe.
Off the
But-
Deep End talked to me before about how he actually helped Sheldon start this track.
Really?
I thought that was pretty cool.
That is really cool.
It doesn't surprise me, but it is cool to know.
What does he mean by help start it? Did he,
Like he talked, like he made a little sample for him of like integration stuff, and then told him to draw a squiggle and then make a track out of it.
Oh. That's
And then
cool.
it ended up turning into this, which is a really, really good track. Like that part is just really creative.
Yeah. It has a little bounce to it that other manuals don't.
CD Maker curves. First track with non-electronic music in a while. Which one was that? Was that the previous one? What was before?
Oh.
Shimmy?
Oh.
Oh, Shimmy. Yeah.
Shimmy, yes.
Electronic.
That would have been the Killers. All right, so we are on light pattern now.
Yes. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Bam. Oh, the chicken salad is Tech Dog.
I don't even care.
It's not funny anymore, guys. Okay.
Oh, apparently Hedge
Interesting-
didn't believe or phraseable that Silhouette was made by Sheldon. That's funny. Anyway,
Really?
light pattern.
Yes.
Really cool idea.
Interesting concept. I liked the concept. Especially some of the things they did with it were really original and couldn't have been done with any other method. But
Yeah.
that right there was really cool.
And then Recycle is really cool too.
All these little back and forth things, and oh my god, that wobbling manual is amazing.
Ah, it's so great. It just toys with your expectations.
I feel like the
Alt section. Yeah.
random alt section, but no, the things that I'm not expecting are better than any technical thing that other people do.
Yeah, it's true. Unexpectedness is becoming like a huge thing in Line Rider nowadays. Or it was in
wasn't ignored
2011,
a long time
I should
ago,
say.
but it's recently made a huge appearance.
Well, actually, we should say recently, meaning 3 years ago.
Is it? Well,
It's
like,
3 years old.
Name a few specific tracks. Oh, well, this one, yeah.
This track is 3 years old.
This is true.
And we've already been talking about unpredictability for the last couple hours, so...
It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it
It really
has.
doesn't, does it? But it has.
I guess whenever you're watching stream for the entire day, that's what happens.
We're about... Yeah, I think we're about like 75-80% through the history of Line Rider. Which takes place over 8 years or whatever. 7 years? What is it? Yeah.
All things considered, we've made it pretty far.
Well, it's just so cool that we're doing this now, you know? Like,
Yeah, why did we pick now? As
I
opposed to
didn't pick
any
now, I
other
just
time?
had the idea, like, recently. Didn't realize it was going to be this big of a deal until now. Until today, when we have 10 million people in the chat. All right,
10
you
million.
ready for heaven?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Now you're the scenery guy. What made this more special than the others?
This one is really cool because, well, 1, there's a theme, 2, there's a story, 3, it's fully developed chiller style. Like, he doesn't try to do the shading that he did in Save the Princess. And
Right.
it creates a more simple, cartoony look, which is more like him. I think
It
this is
also
his
feels
best track,
like,
honestly.
Continental in a way, with all those...
It does.
Yeah.
But you can see how this track is, like, bigger and better than Save the Princess, even though Save the Princess tells such a cool story. And it's, like, really small. It's, like, in a small space, you know? This
Right.
track is much broader.
Also, I used to think that alt fling was a piece of fire until I saw the girl up there.
Huh. Like, this whole, like, long section here is just so well seen. Headbanging for the stall.
Yes. And it fits with the music too. Like, that rhythm was impeccable.
Wasn't quite perfect as a percussionist. I mean, you are kind of too, or you're band something. You play instrument, whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Beanstalk. I
woodwind.
love the beanstalk.
I'm a woodwind. We do trills.
Just-
we don't.
Like,
We don't
Chiller
tempo.
inserts so much like cool things that we all know, like a beanstalk and like God at the Last Judgment and like a girl in power,
Right.
and it's like things that we all go, oh, I know what that is. And it's not just, well, that's a weird, cool thing. It's like, no, I see that and I understand that, and I can see what's happening with this guy in this track. I wish he'd make more
So
tracks.
it's like literary symbolism in Line Rider.
Yeah, well, this track in particular, but yeah. And the track is good too because he's a really good manuquirker on his own.
Right. Oh boy.
Ready for Sanctuary?
Oh boy.
First Chugger's track. Is Chugger still here?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. He told me some things a long time ago, as in earlier today, about what would happen if I say
If you
the
said
wrong
anything
things on his
bad.
tracks.
Well, you gotta get ready in the next 3 seconds.
Preparing my anus. I'm
3, 2, 1, go.
ready. Go.
Chuggers, don't spam this chat.
I'm just going to take a very long drink of this water, and
So I think
we'll
what
see
was
how it
really
goes.
impressive about this track was how much controversy it generated about, like, people were like, it's just a lot of tricks, and it's like maximum trick ridiculousness, and it doesn't flow. And people got like really mad about that.
Anyhow,
Which I think
what was
kind of
that?
speaks for itself. You know?
Yeah. It really does. Like he was playing
Like,
around
and-
with his style during this period.
Well, he
had
was playing
just
around with
come
his
back
styles,
from
and he
the
was also
dead.
playing around with our expectations. Like,
Right.
he designed this on purpose to make it be just a ridiculous track, and then he put this really chill music with it.
Yeah, I just find it interesting. This was so soon after he came back from the dead, and sort of appeared out of nowhere, I want to say. I was still on ELR at the time, and
Yeah.
saw him in chat.
You know, believe it or not, Chuggers has been around for years and years. But this
Oh,
was his
no,
first
no,
track
I
that was
remember,
actually
like-
noted.
Keep in mind, ELR had the Line Rider movies section.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I would go back and watch all of those, and I saw him as Sam Storm at the time. And I was like,
I just remember
know
Sam
that
Storm posting like track after track after track after track after track after track, and I watched like 3, and I was like, these are kind of lame, and then didn't watch the rest. And then finally, when Diz started coming out, I was like, hey, you're actually good.
so
I don't
was
know
he
what
not
happened to his old
good
videos.
before now?
What?
Was he not good before this track?
This was his first track that got him noticed and also sparked a controversy at the same time, but yeah.
Right.
Cool tricks I thought were cool. Dual contact point stuff.
Cheat. What?
That was cool. Accidental, obviously.
Pelvic thrust manual delivering. Never use
Clappy
that
hands.
phrase again.
See, these are fun to watch in slow motion. They're not as fun to watch at full speed, but
Oh, that's personal choices. Everyone has
Yeah,
their
I
own thing.
well, that's kind of what I think is the next step for our community, is realizing that everyone should really be entitled to do whatever they want, and if you like it, great, and if you don't. But that doesn't mean we can't critique. Critique doesn't end with
Right.
I liked it or I didn't. It's
Yeah.
what were you trying to accomplish, and how can I give you feedback to help you accomplish that better? If that makes sense. I think we're in the
It does.
process of making that transition. Shimmer,
Right.
first solo summoning track. Woo! Ready?
Yeah,
All right,
I am
okay.
ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Now, the first thing I noticed about this track was the little dubba 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 things in the background, sounding exactly like my grandfather singing. He was sort of known for that as a kid, so this instantly hit home for me.
That's
And
hilarious.
I feel like that was a bit of a coincidence.
Probably. I've heard summoning say that he doesn't think of this track as very good because he feels like he just kind of threw it together. But I think what happened when he threw it together was that he ended up throwing a bunch of different things at it that he could do, like things that he felt like doing, which ended up being like this cool sort of. It changes
Right.
as the track goes on, and goes into, like, fluidly flows into different. It fluidly flows. It flows smoothly into different sections, without ever
And-
feeling like end of section, start of section, end of section. It's like, hey, now we're doing manuals, I guess.
All things
You know?
considered, though, Sum says that a lot about himself.
It's true.
Like-
Summoning also is rather disparaging of his own work.
It happens. It happens.
A lot of us are, because, I mean, look at how much flack you get if you aren't disparaging of your own work.
Guilty.
You're sliding farther and farther down the screen, by the way.
Oh.
Also, this is, like, rivals Giorgio for creativity in the manual department, and then the alt section at the beginning is like, Giorgio couldn't do that, so...
Right.
I think that's why I like it, because it does both of those things.
Yeah. It doesn't have some of the opposite side writing manuals that Giorgio has. I feel it's lacking technical skill in the manual department, but it does have the creativity, and that makes up for everything in my book.
Creativity kind of makes up for anything post 2011, which we're not quite at, but whatever.
Right.
If you're creative, doesn't even matter what else you did. You could have drawn one line if you did it really creatively. We'll like you.
Didn't we have that 2-line contest a while back?
Well, it'd be hard to do one line creatively, but if you could do it creatively, it'd be amazing, right?
Right.
If you could do one line in a way that no one had ever thought about doing one line before, there you go.
You probably invented a new
Also,
trick.
abuse of green lines. Woo!
Yeah.
Shout out to Votail.
The Green Line Army. Start it. But yeah, I've always wanted to take all of the people who are sort of known for doing Green Line stuff and putting them into a collaboration.
That would be great.
That would be fun.
Would be. Well, I guess they already, Summoning and Votail already kind of did that.
They did, didn't they? I missed
We
out.
would get Watch With That Boxer to come back and do a collab with them. Manual collab.
So that's 4 people then. WTB, me, Summoning, and Votail. And Schiller. Schiller does the same thing.
Is there just black space at the end of this video? Is there anything else here?
Maybe. I'm checking. Yeah, that's just black space.
Okay, let's just skip to the next one then. Pausing and ready.
Almost ready. Okay, let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go. I haven't actually seen this in a while. Slow blue quirk. Kind of a cool concept.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being terribly slow though.
Wait, was it all blue?
I think it's all blue, that's what it says. In the description.
Huh.
Actually, it is pretty slow. Look at that.
It is very slow. But I always thought it was bled. Maybe I've missed something this entire time.
By the way, we're well into 6.7 era, but we're not into 3.3 era yet.
Yes.
There's a seconds counter, but no frames. And the speedometer is still wrong.
Wrong is relative, although, well...
That's true. Actually, this might be 6.x, in which case it might be right. I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe. I don't know much about versions.
Anyway. I'm not really sure what to say about this track. This was one of the ones that I wasn't really sure if I should add it or not, because I wasn't sure how to judge it, and a lot of people said I should add it, so.
It was another creative one that I felt did a lot of cool stuff, especially near the beginning, but it also ran out of steam later on. Actually, no, it had some cool stuff back there. The stall was definitely really neat to look at.
Entertainment 2, ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Also, you banned a person. Oh no.
I'm also gonna clear what he's saying. All he was doing was insulting me, and I was getting tired of it. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Entertainment 2. So, this one was just a really good manuquirk by two really good manuquirkers.
Yeah, I brought this up before during Monstars, but everyone Serial collabs with, he always seems to match their styles perfectly, and I don't know how
I know,
he does
it's
it.
true. He's like, I don't know, he's like the Meryl Streep of Line Rider.
I'm trying not to picture that. Actually, no, screw that. I'm picturing that. Can we get a Photoshop of that? Just Serial's face. I know you can find a picture of Serial's face. But no, I can definitely see where you're coming from there. He's pretty much a chameleon. I don't know, he's good at everything.
Yeah. Well, I think this is some of Wizzy's best work, too. I mean, looking at this, I can't tell what's Wizzy and what's Serial, and that's a huge compliment to Wizzy, you know?
Right.
Serial,
Especially since it all looks a lot like Serial.
Serial has a lot better tracks later on in his career than Wizzy, you know?
Yes.
There, that's Wizzy. See, I couldn't tell. It looks like Serial, man.
Slag Wells, I would have thought that was Serial.
I love that bounce, though, into the alt fling. That was cool.
Right. Wait, into the alt point?
Yeah, there's like a
missed
little
that
bounce
one.
he does before he pops into an alt fling.
I thought you were
But
talking
now you see
about
Wizzy
that.
is doing like all this flannual stuff and alt fling stuff.
Right.
Like he's basically looking at what
That's-
Serial did and be like, hey, I can do that.
Right. More flannel stuff. Once again, I feel like Serial has the more circular manuals, though, and that sort of gives it away.
Yeah, that's true. Serial does have more circular manuals because he has like this super.
Everything must be pressured. It's like the locking of manuals. Gotta get that power.
Meerkat. You ready?
Almost. Actually, not quite almost. Okay, now it's almost. Alright.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
One, go. I never paid too much attention to this track.
Really?
Yeah.
I find that it's an XY that I just feel like it has a different feel than any XY I saw before it.
It definitely uses a lot more green lines.
That's true. That's true. But I don't think that's the only thing. I don't know, maybe there isn't anything remarkable about it, but
The rotation is a bit different, and it has a...
oh, the Cramule. I lose.
Does he say lose or lied?
I lied. Oh, I lied.
I don't know what he
never
lied
used a
about.
Cramule.
What did he lie about?
He said he never used a Cramule, and then he did.
Oh. When did he say that?
Dap says Meerkat's one of his faves. And Summoning says the track only has like 5 green lines. We're doing a terrible job of commenting on this one, guys. Help us out.
Wait, did I say there were a lot of green lines in this?
Yeah, just a moment ago.
Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I was so wrong. Maybe that's why it's so impressive. It feels like there's a lot of green lines in it, and there's not. Oh, wait.
There's one. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna agree with Summoning that there's
green
nothing.
lines there.
I don't remember why I added this to the playlist. I remember people suggested it, and I remember that I liked it, but I don't remember it. This was what, 3 years ago? It's been a while.
Yes.
Now I'm just making excuses. Anyone help? No? Okay.
No.
Because Summoning's told me that he doesn't even really like it. What are we doing? We're just wasting time here. Alright.
Pure.
Sublime Swing?
5152. I've been waiting for Pure to do a song to Stevie Wonder for so long. It fits. It just fits.
Alright, let's do it. Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Best editing ever in Windows Movie Maker.
Oh, yeah.
Look at these plus signs that are moving around.
Sort of picture them as crosshairs.
Yeah.
Sort of like the little Minecraft cursor or something.
I had a hard time deciding between this and Scruff.
Scruff was good too. And frankly, anything with Caravan Palace is also amazing, as long as it's coupled with Pure. But no, it's one of those things where you're like, okay, we've said it so many times.
Hey, Pure's in the chat! Hey, Pure! We already said a lot of positive things about your previous tracks, and we don't know what to say now. Because it's like the same, but slightly better.
Well, it's not even slightly better. It's just the fact that it constantly amazes us every single time we watch it, even though it's the same thing over and over. We're like, okay, it's a bouncy style. It has a fun song. Everything is nice. There's amazing music syncing going on, and it just
the pace
blows
is
our
always
minds.
really incredible, and the speed at which he changes direction is really amazing.
Yes.
And then, we talked about how you have one of the most identifiable styles of all time, because we were watching Clouds, we're like, I bet Pure did that, and then we go through the play, we'd be like, yep, he did it. And whereas we get other people wrong all the time, but like your style we could totally see most of the time. Sometimes you mixed it up and did different things.
Right.
This is long.
It is.
For the time, yeah.
Well, actually, no. It's only at 1:10 seconds, so that's popped at 2
Well, it's
minutes.
long for it's long for being as fast-paced as it is.
Yeah, it has so much in it that it feels complete already. I just don't know.
Oh, this is all blue. I didn't know that. I mean, I did, but I forgot.
We haven't seen an all-blue track in a long time, have we?
Yeah, I guess
Actually,
not.
hang on. Roll back. Oh, Meerkat was all-blue.
Meerkat was all blue.
Oh.
Never mind. All blue is still a thing. People just don't notice it as much, is I guess what I'm getting from this.
It's not something that we pay attention to so much, unless it's something like 1437.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Oh.
The fact that he used no green lines and no red lines was pretty amazing.
Yes. where he recycles it 5 times, and we're not.
Anyway, let's not
expecting
talk about that track though.
Right.
Well, you can actually see some of that inspiration here in this track. I don't know. Pure, like,
Can you?
it's like he takes things and puts them in an arsenal, but then he doesn't stop doing what he does, you know?
Yeah.
Which in some ways it's like you could say like he doesn't try new things, which is kind of true, but he also, no one can make his style as good as he does, so I'm kind of glad he doesn't try different things.
Right, but then again, he does try different things. I mean,
He does, he does, like, Perfuncto.
Yes.
Actually, I think that might be the next track on the list. Is that right? No?
No, Hacker's
Maybe?
on Speed.
Okay.
Perfuncto isn't for a while.
Hey, I remember this one.
Oh yeah, the LCC track based around high speed that didn't end up being so high speed.
Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yo.
I remember posting the idea for this song in like 2009 sometime, or idea for this track,
Really?
syncing to this song, and
Okay.
nothing happened at first. I think Seth Composer Guy made like 10 lines, and then I kept bumping it, and eventually Rafael made a part, and then some more people made parts, and then pretty soon we had a track going.
Right.
It took a really long time.
It started out really fast. Like
It started out quite fast, yes, because it was all dropping. But then
it
Boo
slowed
made
down
this part
towards
that
the
just
end.
slowed everything down, pretty much, and that was it.
And I sort of feel bad about that because it really.
This is still pretty high
advertised
speed,
as
though. You gotta say, this is
Yes.
still pretty high speed.
Yeah. And I could have still dealt with this part, but it was more towards like the last 10 seconds.
I love this.
Or so.
I love this foot fling thing there.
And then you
I don't know why I
use
do
the
it. Just syncs
elevator
with the
pitch
music
to
really
bring up the
nicely.
speed again.
Oh, Seth Composer
That
Guy's
was cool.
ASDF
Absolutely.
loop. And then here, I loved Votail's part here. He does these rolls. Oh, it's so cool. And then Sheldon did an awesome job of finishing it off, too. Where is it? Here's Sheldon's part.
Yeah, but this is like slow. I think this is.
I
the
thought
one
this was
part of the track
perfect.
that's-
I mean, it's supposed to
Really?
be slower for this part. And it's like, it's not slow. It's like 35, 40 frames per second? Or
Yeah,
pixels per-
compared to the rest of the track. Compared to the rest of the track.
Well, yeah, I mean, it starts
was-
at 91.
I was sort of expecting it to end with a bang, and it didn't happen.
Oh, okay. Splash says he loves the little micro turnarounds, or rather than rotating in place, then accelerating. Pure will move around a small area and then blast off. That's good observation. Splash has better critique than us. Woo! Yeah, Splash, saving our butts. Except we're on the next track, so whatever. Also,
Not
I
quite.
totally missed the
We have
part
the
where
credits.
Raphael talked about how I started the track, but whatever, it doesn't matter.
Oh, he was talking about the Pierce track.
Tons of unique
Okay.
micro interactions combined with bouncy manuals and flings to get to new areas.
Definitely pure.
Definitely pure. Micro
just described
interactions. Good words. Good words.
That actually sounds like a business term.
It does.
This isn't just an art. This is a business. And a dance.
I think it's too bad you didn't
and
like
a toy.
Sheldon's part, because I wasn't really sure exactly what we wanted to do with this ending part, and I thought his part was really perfect, because he made it, it's like slower, but it's big, like the whole thing feels broad. It works really well. I think. Pure made 5 lines after Boo? I had no idea. That's funny. I don't think you were in the credits. Oh, Universe.
Yes.
I need some more water. I'm getting hoarse. Oh. Splash, I should just resign as like quirk critique master because I don't like having this title, and you should like take over because you're better at it. You just need to be more active.
Just compare everything
and post
to a
reviews on
dance and
every
you're
track
good to
that are
go.
like more than 2 sentences. Okay, ready?
That is not a mug. That's a pitcher.
Are you ready?
Yes.
And yes, Opal has a pitcher of water, like a full on like gallon. Okay, are you ready? Sorry,
Yes.
I know you're ready.
It's
3,
okay. It's okay.
2, 1, go. Cramwood
This
signature
started
epic
out
editing.
Really soft.
I think it gets louder.
There you go. Yeah, it's Dream
There we
Theater. It's
go.
always gonna get louder. Okay, so
I gotta say, this
how
is
do
a
we know
pretty
that-
this
how
is
do
a
we know
pretty
this is a
intense,
cram?
like pure-esque part at the very beginning there.
Yes, pure S.
I don't know if you saw that, but right at the beginning.
I must have. I missed the vibe. It
Also,
felt a little
that
too
first
directional.
fling that whips him around, I'm pretty sure that was in every frame.
Like that I could believe, but it missed
XY
the
section.
bounce. It missed the bounce that Pure has. Everything
See-
Cramwood does is just so directional.
So directional?
Yes. Like,
Yeah.
You can feel what he wants him to do, and he does it. It works, but it misses the pure bounce to it, where he's just all over the place.
Yeah, it's true. Gotta say, this is a pretty epic track.
It is. Is this the one that the stall is? Well, is this one of the 10 that the stall doesn't match up with the rest of it?
I'm not sure. We haven't gotten there yet.
This is true.
You know, I didn't understand Cramwood's like structure to his tracks for a long time, and it still kind of bugs me. It doesn't make sense. Hey, Cramule, high speed. But
Oh, here we go.
oh, here's the lame ending.
Oh, the air time. That's what we didn't like about this one.
Well, it's flat sled and then like crappy tumbling and then like this stall, which is obviously no work put into it. But I didn't understand the structure of his overall tracks for a while. But then I think what he's going for is he's building tension. Like it's all this tightly wound energy that gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it kind of explodes, and it's like you can't contain it within the small area. And then it's in high speed mode. It's like that's how he gets going in tracks. You know, he doesn't just
that I just came up with.
he doesn't do Rafael style, which is just get him going as fast as possible, as quickly as possible. He builds it up and then blasts off.
Right. So it's like
I remember-
that feeling whenever you have to take a really large pee and you can't.
That's a terrible analogy.
And then you relieve it.
This
right
entire
at the
track
end.
is like
It
taking
feels
a
so
piss.
good. A really good piss. It is a really good piss. I need to iterate.
I'm pretty
that.
sure a better analogy would be like, I don't know, when you're really excited about something and then you like run outside and just start running. And it's like that's how I feel like this. Like it's like he's building up tension, excitement, and then he blasts off. But I have to say, in this track, the ending is exceedingly lame. And that really long nose pinch probably wasn't necessary. A really long.
No, the really large
not
nose pinch was indeed necessary, if not just for the fact that that's what happens whenever you still feel like you need to piss, but you can't anymore.
I'm not gonna even respond to that.
It's okay, I probably wouldn't either.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Oh. There we go.
The triumph after the piss.
Another Florence and the Machine Music choice by Inu.
Florence and the Machine? Is that who this is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was also the same for Efflorescence.
Right. I never listened to them as much, so I didn't really know their name, but they're really good.
This was Spirit Never Dies was impressive because it was an Omni track, but this was impressive because I feel like, I mean, from Hedge's perspective, Inukaza is someone who was an old member who never really got up to today's standards, and from my perspective, there aren't standards anymore, and because he just kept doing his own thing, eventually it became this, which is really cool.
Right.
And like, this is a really enjoyable track, and it's just him. Like, he's just doing his own thing, and maybe it's rushed, and maybe it's like thrown together, and maybe he doesn't plan anything, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just what matters is that he just kept doing it, and eventually people liked it.
Rushed is a very strong word. I think not planned and rushed are two very different things. Some may disagree with that. Okay. I don't know.
I don't know if his tracks are rushed, but what Chuggers said earlier was that like Inu tends to keep everything, so he makes something and he never like deletes a section or does something again.
Okay.
Or so that's what he meant by rushed. So maybe rushed is a bad way to say it, but anyway, that was a really long roundabout way of saying that I really like this track.
It works. OTDE for constantly approving of every single line I make. That does happen a lot. Like, I've noticed if you get me and OTDE in the same room, we're just constantly one-upping each other.
On being positive?
Yes.
See, I like that. I like this attitude.
Yes. It fits.
Ready for Cheetah? Seth Composer Guy and Rafael. These are two. This is fun to see these guys collaborate. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
There's so many parts about this track. I think this is the first time that I actually said something aloud when watching a track, just out of sheer awe. But that was
a really good track.
A lot later in the track.
It's really cool to see Raphael's high speed and Seth Composer Guy's like crazy contact point shenanigans in the same place.
Yeah.
Like it's like Cramwood, except there's more smoothness to it and there's a little more planning to it.
And less stacks. There are a lot less stacks.
And less stacks. There's not a lot of stacks in this.
Smaller lines. Like a minimalist Cramwood, I guess you could say. And a lot more music syncing, too. Like, I didn't notice it the first few times I watched this, but there is a lot of music syncing that went down. And that's one of the things that SCG actually hated about it. He hated working on this because of that.
Oh, because of the music syncing? I'm sure Raphael loved working on it because of the music syncing.
Yeah. It was sort of goading him on. Hey, you got to sing this to the music.
SCG did not really like to sing to the music, did he?
Not from what I can tell, no. But this was probably one of my favorite parts of the track of all time, so.
See, that's the thing is, I think SCG really liked...
Oh, I need to say something about this loop.
That was really cool. That's definitely the highlight of the track, isn't it?
Yes.
So I think SCG likes music syncing because I know he started like 3 different music syncing Omni tracks in LCC that died, but I think he just probably didn't like scening to a song that was this repetitive. Whereas we all know from Jam that Raphael doesn't care if the song is repetitive as long as it syncs.
Right. But the track wasn't repetitive, so that's good.
Yeah. It's a pretty high line count. 4,000.
I wasn't even looking. I was looking at chat at the time.
It said 4,000 and something lines.
Right. I wonder if they used multi-line for a lot of this.
Speaking of which, we still haven't gotten to Jam.
We haven't gotten to Jam yet, but that's coming up in a little bit.
That's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
I can see it
there
down
is.
the line.
We have so many more videos to watch. Holy crap.
Oh, don't even mention it. Don't even mention it. We're good.
Okay, not gonna
We're
talk
good.
about it. Not gonna talk about it.
It's over when it's over. Willpower. Not really sure what else to say about this one, though. I mean, once we get over the joy-gasming over the fact that
it's
both
really
of these two are in the same track.
It's Seth Composer guys, ASDF, contact point shenanigans, dual playing, alt playing, whatever, combined with Rafael's love for high speed and music syncing that makes that track really fun to watch.
Right. And now we have... Oh, man.
Now we have
stark
No One Dreams
contrasts.
Anyway. Which
Stark
I know
contrast.
you're not terribly fond of this track. I love this track. Okay, ready?
Well, hang on. I need to iterate
Okay, wait.
that.
I'll let you clarify once it starts. Ready?
Sure.
3, 2, 1, go ahead.
Okay. First off, I understand the story behind it. I understand that there's a lot of emotion involved, and I enjoy the emotion. I enjoy a lot of things about this track for that reason, both between the build-up with the rider and just the feeling behind it. You can actually feel it. The difference is I feel like it could have been done so much better technicality-wise if, like, say if you had AC on the flat sled part. I could see him doing a lot better job for something like that than what was already done here. Or OTDE on the middle section where you can really feel it start to pick up.
This is true.
There was...
You know what I think this means? I think more people should make tracks sync to songs like this, as opposed to sync to songs like what we just saw at Cheetah. I think there's been
Right.
lots of tracks that have been made to songs like that, and very few tracks that have been made to songs like this.
Right.
And I think the success of this track with the, relatively low skill level of Wolf, it speaks to the power of syncing to a track that has an arc.
Mm-hmm.
Sync to a song that has an arc, and not just, 8 bars of music, 8 bars of music, 8 bars of music. Like, this is a lot more than that. So I think I agree with you, but this track is the first to do that, and that's why I'm so frustrated that more people aren't doing that. This is also a big reason why I want to do lots of music syncing collabs around stuff like this. I have all sorts of ideas, but
we could.
It doesn't work if we
I
don't
feel like
do
we
collabs.
have so
but
many collabs going on already that it's difficult.
we only have 2 music syncing collabs going on right now.
2 music syncing collabs. And then we have the community scenery project.
We have
the experimentation collab.
Okay, the
and-
experimentation collab and the Tales of 20 are not important. We have 2 big track collabs, and then we have scenery, which is totally different.
Right.
There should
But
be
it still
plenty of
takes up a
people
lot of
involved.
time.
Anyway, let's talk about how great this high speed is, considering
The
how
manuals
Wolf
were great.
is, how Wolf is decent at manuals and had never quirked before in his life
This is
before
true.
making this high speed
The
section.
manuals were decent. The quirk felt a little incomplete. I'm amazed he used the foot so much, considering his early attempt.
I'm amazed he finished this, and I'm amazed it turned out as well as it did, and I'm amazed he didn't half-ass anything. Like,
Right.
he's not as good, and it shows, but he gave everything 100%, and you can see it.
And I think part of that's to do with the music. Because it definitely feels... It gives off that feeling involved. Also, the monument is creepy as hell.
It is, isn't it?
If you ever wondered what your soul could look like, that creature could probably tell you.
It annoys me that the last second of the song is like cut off. I'm like, no, let it finish. It's always driven me crazy. It's like, I'm like, come on.
Oh man!
Although I think it's pretty cool that
peaks for a little bit.
I think it's pretty cool and unusual that the track stands completely on its own. There's like a brief intro and then the track and then no credits. Like, it's just the track. Like, it's so... I think it makes it more powerful that way. Anyway, ready for secrets?
I'm ready for secrets.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I watched this one a lot whenever I was trying to figure out gravity rolls, and I still haven't figured them out. So that sort of speaks for how hard it really is.
I think what Chewy did here that was really successful is some incredibly smooth rolling and flings. Like it's smooth and everything is smooth and sustained in this track.
Right. And it's easy to tell what he's doing, except for maybe the last part of it. But everything is cleanly erased.
Yeah.
You have the stacks gone from everything that needs the stacks gone.
There's very little stacking, and most of the lines are very small, which makes it kind of easier to see what's affecting him.
Right. But it's a lot less confusing than some of SCG's stuff, where he would pile everything on top of one another.
I can remember a time in Line Rider history, a few hours ago, when people would have said, this is not as good.
I could almost agree with that.
And you can almost agree with it, except that it's Chewy's own thing, And this
I'm just wondering he wanted to make this track that would change their minds, because it's undeniably good.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to say that this track wouldn't have changed their minds about something about that. Has anyone done flips rapidly, alternating in direction? Conan Drummer asks.
Also, he added in 2 green line wells. Actually, 3. I just saw a 3rd one.
It's interesting. Considering the small amounts of green lines that were actually used.
Well, yeah, there's barely any, except they're added in as fling lines. Fake fling lines.
Fake fling lines, and he only did about 3 times. So I'm really not sure how to take that one.
Yeah.
There are times when I could see their use, but at the same time, eh. Pillars of Creation.
Here we go. Second Chuggers. Chuggers is in the chat. Woo, shout out.
Shout out Chuggers.
I'm glad to see the chat has calmed down significantly. I like this much better. Especially when there's not people yelling about insults at my general direction. Okay. Ready?
It wasn't just you.
I know, they were yelling in your general direction too. But they weren't saying terrible things about you. They were just saying down with Opal. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm waiting for you to say ready, and then I'll say the countdown.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, dramatic. It's rival Sephric for drama.
I wasn't around during that time. What was so dramatic about Cypher?
It was like there was like 5 seconds of black before he started the titles, just because it was made it more epic.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Here we go.
Long upwards flanneals. It worked so well. It was original. I loved it.
Basically, that's the track.
Well, then it's also why he named
Next.
it after that. We're done now.
But seriously, long upward flannules. Opal loved it. That's the track. Very well executed, we should say.
Indeed. I think I like anything with flannules.
I think I like anything that does something that hasn't been done before. Maybe I should be more specific. Anything that's clearly visible to the average Line Rider player having not been done before. Not, hey, I did a certain combination of ASDF that's never been done before. No one cares. But if it's like vertical flannules, it's like, hey, no one did that before. And then with the title, it's like, cool. It makes it a thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty short. I wish it wasn't as short.
But no, I feel like, honestly, whenever it comes to Line Rider tracks, people should really work on doing something that even the noobs, the people who have just joined, would be able to understand.
Yeah.
And visualize and see, hey, that is really cool.
Did you see that? It said he lied because there was a green manual line in a flanule. It was a flanule, but it was actually just a fling with the green line.
Wow.
Anyway, but you were saying, yeah, like this, you can watch this as someone who hasn't seen any Line Rider videos before, and it can still be like, oh, cool, he's going up and down on the little lines and the big ones, you know?
And it's visually impressive. It's something that everyone can relate to instead of just the people who know what an ASDF is.
Which makes it more entertaining than, say, tracks where you can't follow what's happening or you can't see where you are in the track. Like those pillars give you a really cool frame of reference.
Yes.
Anyway. Hey, look! We're a jam.
I
did not include the credits in this list, so we're just going to watch the track and then be done.
Really?
Yes. Because the credits are in another video.
Oh, that's true.
Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. I don't think Rafael's in the chat right now. No, he went to
And
bed.
vandalism. No, Rafael
Or he went
to
to work.
bed.
Or something.
Bed. Wait, maybe work. I assumed he was sleeping. This would be a bad day to go to work.
Chuggers doesn't like this track. Judging from his comment.
100-acre shit pile.
I think it's better than that.
I think the fact that it made it to the finals of Tournament of Champions 4, it holds up on its own a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, the fact that it's 1, all blue, 2, sync to music, and 3, 5 minutes long, just that's impressive in and of itself.
Right.
And then you can't deny it has distinct sections, which also go with the music. And you can't deny that each part of the section is at least not bad. Like, I mean, you might not like it personally, but it's well thought out and it's well executed.
Right.
Now, I will say, I would never have chosen this song to sync a 5-minute track to, because it's very repetitive.
Yeah.
And I understand that he had a vision coming at it, and I kind of can see that he executed his vision. I mean, is it terrible of me to say that I don't think his vision was that good to begin with? Or am I allowed to say that? I don't know.
It's someone's vision, which really boils down to an opinion. So it's difficult to say someone's opinion is wrong.
See, Chuggers, I really liked, what was it, Shimmer, because it had an Omni without distinct sections. That was one of the positive things we said about that track. I think the reason this had distinct sections is because the music has distinct sections. And so he was making it to go with music, so I don't see a problem with there being distinct sections.
Right.
I mean, I don't see a problem in general, but if you're doing it just because you think that's the way it should be done, then maybe not. But here he's going with the music, so...
Another thing that I felt like it does have going for it, especially dealing with the music, which we've said we didn't like already, the music does have various sound cues, which he used to his full effects, like sound effects.
Yes.
That appear.
You mean that big hit that happens all the time? I see. It
the
always
hit,
bothered me
but
because
there's actual
with the
sound
music being as
effects,
repetitive
like,
as it is, I wanted there to be a consistent thing when there's that hit, because that's a very distinctive part of the track. I wanted there to be like a specific thing that happened every time that hit went, and it's totally different
that would
every
be
time.
difficult. That would
I know
be
it's
difficult.
impossible, which is why I'm like, why would you pick this track to sync to? But now I have to say that this sync
But I
was
wasn't
cool.
really
I
talking
liked how
about
he
hit.
like airtime and then goes into this compact section. I thought it was cool.
I was talking less about the giant hit at the beginning of each melody. I can't speak anymore. There are sound effects that go along with it, like the glass breaking in one point. So I think that's coming up in a bit. And the absence of music in some points where there's airtime.
Yeah. And you can't deny that the track is pretty good.
Yeah.
Now I wouldn't say it's better than anything else that's been made, because I'm pretty sure everything in this track has been done before.
Right.
But it puts it all together in a really big, long package, which isn't dirty at all.
Okay.
But seriously, it's like a very it's a 5-minute track, and it puts together a lot of things that hadn't been put together before, which is impressive. Also, I love that sync.
Ever.
That sync right there is my
That's
favorite
what I
part of
was
the entire
talking
track.
about whenever I mentioned sound effects.
That one moment.
Yes.
So you're reviewing that one moment of the track, and then
I am. I
using
am
that
a
to
very
judge the entire
nitpicky person.
Yes, I've noticed. That's okay. That's fine.
Like,
And you can't deny that this part is pretty intense and really impressive for being this intense this late in the track.
Yeah, it's very compact, but at the same time, he doesn't lose too much speed during it, which is very difficult to do.
See, I felt like this was weird because the music doesn't change, and the track suddenly had this big different section. I think it's because he got tired of doing the intense stuff, which is what he said, which is kind of disappointing in my book. It's like, don't do that. Either scrap the section but yeah, whatever.
He drops the ball in the last
nice monument,
10 seconds of a 5-minute track. It's sad.
It's a pretty sweet monument, though. I mean, you can't blame it. It's a 5.5-minute track, and it took him forever to get to that spot. But, you know, I just feel like he could have picked a better track to sync to.